munchkins, right? You got so bad.
So
why?
Like garbage.
We know the power
Damn.
of the dark side.
It's about to go down.
Hey, and you know who else is here?
My brother Brian. My brother Brian. My brother Brian.
Hit up Ariel. Hit up Ariel.
And of course,
Free Jar Money. Oh, Junior.
shout out to Leo.
Yeah.
No, it's all you now.
We're still going. We're still going.
I love
It's
this,
been
bro.
like 2 minutes.
All right, okay.
Wait, bro,
They hold
this is
2 minutes.
back.
Ariel produced music. It's 6
No,
minutes
I didn't make
long,
that.
bro.
I didn't make that.
Nah, bro.
I'll
you
put the
made
link
that.
for-
Nah, you
I
made
did
that.
not Max on YouTube.
Yeah?
That's what it's called.
By
Wow.
Max. This Max?
I don't know actually. I
Max.
haven't seen you and that guy
I
in the
won't
same
take
room.
credit for that.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, but
Spoilers ahead.
Yes, sir. Welcome, everybody. Episode 275 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast. Of course, if you don't know, now you know. Wouldn't be our podcast if... What are you doing?
We do one for
What
JB.
are you doing? Drink your coffee if you're tired. Getting me tight. Getting me tight already. You want to get me tight right now? We talking about Star Wars? Don't
I
get me
wouldn't
tight.
want to get anyone tight. I'm
Don't
gonna be
get me
honest.
tight.
All right.
Alright.
Rephrase.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
But yeah, y'all, I see some of y'all in the chat was saying yes, it wouldn't be a CWV podcast without technical difficulties. So of course we apologize, but we hope everything.
I don't like that. I don't like
what,
that.
we do have technical difficulties.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
involved.
Your opinion does not matter, Eunice.
What do you mean? That's crazy. That's
so
crazy.
Say the prequel trilogy is
Nah,
good.
no,
It's
no,
really
no.
good.
Wow, we start off.
set it up there. Yeah. No, we're getting closer.
Oh, but yeah, so we are sorry, everybody. We do apologize, but welcome one and all. Yes, thank you to our guests that are here today. J Money, Leah Cash. But for today's episode, is it okay if we call you Leia Cash?
Say Leia.
Ooh,
Go right ahead.
certified Star Wars banger.
Confirmed.
And
Just for
Maxwell
that.
Lord from Wonder Woman 1984.
Rose Pascal.
Bro, yeah, exactly. Alicia Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Wow, Pascal
What's his-
Pedro.
What's his line in that? It's like
Life,
Life is good.
could be
but it could be better.
Better.
This is Max, but I mean, it's not. It can't be better because it's Max already. So
I understood. I understood.
Oh.
Well, welcome to everybody in the chat. Welcome to all our members, first and foremost, because y'all are some real ones. Danny, don't worry. I got you with the socks soon. It's sitting here. I'm going to wash it.
Oh, Danny won them shit?
Danny won them shits.
You
That's
still haven't
hilarious.
washed that shit, bro?
Bro, they've been sitting here collecting dust, so I'm sorry, Danny.
Damn.
But welcome to y'all for coming through and chilling with us again today. We are going to be doing member call-ins throughout because we're going to be talking a lot of Star Wars. That is the topic of today's episode. If you are not a member and you would like to become a member, just go on YouTube, or excuse me, if you're on Safari, go to YouTube and click membership, join, $5 a month. And if you don't want to drop that right now, totally fine. If you want to drop $20, I will twerk on the Star Wars podcast, as I have done probably 4 or 5 times now. Knees are starting to feel a bit back to where it was, but still not consistent enough. We are going to figure out other things that anyone else can do in here, so it's not just
No,
me
we not.
twerking. Yo, you got to show
We've
feet.
been saying that,
You
bro.
got to show feet, bro.
we not.
You got to show feet.
Nope.
But do we want to do a quick chat check? Welcome everybody. What's everybody sipping on?
I'm actually sipping on something this time.
Coffee. Red Bull.
Do you mind getting me a stomach?
Bro, don't you have work tomorrow?
Yeah, but I need to be ready for this podcast.
Damn.
Damn, you got notes.
Dude,
bro
yo,
got 4 pages of notes.
Nah,
with Stella.
don't even talk about notes, bro. Yo, Junior has handwritten PDF scanned notes. It's handwritten, but it's on his iPad in PDF form.
But,
Yeah.
but Rim came out with printed sheets in
Yeah,
a manila
that's
folder.
Yeah, that's true. The manila folder was kind of crazy, but
That was very-
but typed is fine.
kind of like sus, actually.
It works out perfect. Prequel versus sequel. You are limited by the
Listen, bro,
technology
I'm not
of your
here.
time.
I'm not here. I'm here to just shit on the sequels. I'm not. We can talk about everything else.
And I'm
but
here to defend it.
That's fine.
Max,
There's no prequels versus sequels.
Yeah, because the original trilogy is just better than both. So
We'll get into that. We'll
Middle
get into
child.
Yo,
that.
just
So-
for that, bro.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Call him laugh.
That was kind of fire. That was tough.
It was fire. What's up, chat?
You gotta do the Childish Gambino.
Damn, I missed both of y'all. I went to you when you started, and then you started.
That's what we're just gonna do. We're gonna almost get the shot.
Yeah. All right. Okay. First one in the chat is Pascal. You're
Pascal, first member.
Insane Membrane, my boy Christian. JJ, Jeremy Casamisi. Who the fuck is this kid, bro?
Yo, he said it so proper.
Some
I love
Italian guy. I don't know.
it. I thought he was Portuguese.
Casamisi.
Both.
So like both.
Yeah, so he's Portuguese, Italian, American, And
American.
no, there's a fourth one. There's a fourth one in there.
Oh!
Fourth one in there.
Yo, for real? That's a
Combination.
All right, you guys done being fucking stupid?
sorry.
AD, we back on Demon Time.
Is there?
Our cinematics.
We
Yo,
are a Star Wars podcast. We're doing a Star Wars podcast.
We on demon time.
Ain't no
bro.
demon time, bro.
We on demon time.
You said demon time like we better go run up on people. we are talking
I
about
mean-
Star Wars. So,
Yo, you a hater, Eunice.
I know.
I'm a hater, man.
Kendrick told me I've never hated enough
Shut
in my life.
up.
Oh god.
Larry's in here, Greg's in here, Matt's in here. Who else? Floyd. We got Ricky Chand. He said, I'm going to rewatch this later, but hope you are doing good. Thank you, sir.
So Tanner.
Confirmed.
Noah Mondial. I'm at work, but I had to tune in live for this episode. Going to be a banger. Absolutely. Watch this shit just be ass.
Our takes are just awful.
We just all agree.
This one.
We all agree.
We all
We're
just
like,
agree with each other.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I see your point of view.
Star Wars crazy.
That's all that happens today. It's just like, yeah, I agree. Next topic.
Extremely
Created by
civilized.
George
Agree.
I respect your opinion.
That's not happening.
Nice. Okay, great.
Damn. Christian said J Money not being a member is kind of crazy, not going to lie.
Free J Money.
Well, I don't think they'd want to track his IP address, so let my guy
Yeah, that's
go.
true. He's on
Let
the
my guy
run.
go.
He don't care. He
Let
on
my
the
guy go.
run.
Danny said Ariel shot Eunice and missed.
He's a stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper confirmed.
Trooper
Yo,
lore.
not for nothing though. Stormtroopers in A New Hope was actually
Wait,
they were
hold on.
crazy.
Did Danny just call me a stormtrooper?
confirmed.
Like, can you
No,
pick him
was
up?
it? It was Danny that did.
It was Floyd or Danny?
Floyd. I think it was Floyd that called you a stormtrooper.
Well, my bad, Danny.
I don't know.
Nah, it was Danny, bum
You
ass.
read it.
Nah, get the fuck out of here, bro.
But yo, Pascal sipping on vodka, he said.
Damn. Nah, I fuck with it. Yo, pull out the tequila, bro.
Yo.
Nah.
Yes,
Who the-
sir.
who's-
We get
who's the-
demon time, bro.
Stovetop Disco said, dude, Larry's so in here.
Take a shot every
I
time.
don't know
we
what that
disagree.
means, but what up?
That'd be
Ooh,
crazy.
no.
All right,
that'd be
odds are
wrong.
right now.
No,
Odds are right now.
no.
What?
But if he does it, you have to do it too then. I'm down.
Okay, odds are right now
For what?
that every time y'all disagree, it has to be a
Nah, that's
complete
OD. That's OD.
disagreement.
What are you talking about?
Let's just say any.
Y'all gonna be
anytime-
hammered
that's
before we
OD.
end
That's
it.
OD.
Anytime we agree.
Jeremy's not going home.
Or it could be.
He's not.
I'm
He's not,
chilling.
technically.
Here.
All right, hold on. You can't
you
say
chilling?
you can't say Anakin without say Anakin without
Boo.
knocking on something first.
No,
That's
dude, that's like crazy.
Like you can't even. What can you?
That's mad childish.
Bro, this whole thing is childish.
We're
Just
drinking
take
tequila.
a shot.
Like, I'm not gonna play a knock joke before tequila. I'm just saying if I was drinking, right? Yeah.
Hold that.
Yo, just ask chat. What should we do? For,
Yeah, what should we do?
for
Good,
shots?
good idea, J Money. Good idea, J Money. Good idea, J Money.
Yeah.
Is that
Can
everybody?
you just give me a red cup just in a Gatorade?
Why I got a shot on?
Oh, shout out Larry. Larry is put Stovetop on. Shout out to you, Larry. Shout out to you, Stovetop. But
Thanks,
yes,
bro.
Just
What?
don't leave it on.
don't leave what on.
Stovetop.
Oh,
Did I leave the stove?
yo, that should be the worst, and that should be hitting at like the worst times. Yo,
Keep it a
can I-
stack. I don't think I've ever like turned on the stove for like me.
This dude does not know how to operate
not in
a
the
stove.
kitchen.
Not stand.
Dude walks into the kitchen and is like,
I know how to make coffee. That's it.
yeah, word. I
And
like your
my
coffee
air fryer
videos.
though.
Yeah, air fryers are the shit.
Like, why do I need
Air
an
fryers are
oven?
the shit.
Why?
Yo, so typically, y'all, our lineups go tea time, but there is no tea today.
There's nothing though.
Today, there's only smoke. Today, there is only Star Wars. Nothing else exists here today besides Star Wars. So
Only
tea time,
smoke is nuts. We're talking Star Wars. We're not gonna
bro.
fucking
You're being
fight,
so
bro.
fucking
I
corny
think
right
we
now. You're
will.
being
Yeah.
so
You-
fucking corny.
You know these people.
We will probably fight.
Like, we are scrapping, bro. I don't care.
Star Wars. Me and Max have had heated arguments.
So I asked everyone. Well, actually, I didn't ask everyone, but I'm sure I would like three
Oh yeah.
hot takes. 3 of your spiciest, hottest takes. So we're gonna start off with our guest first.
Oh shit.
So
Oh, I didn't-
so we're gonna start off with Leia first.
No, I didn't prepare.
We need,
I had told you.
wait, we need
prepare.
3 hot takes? 3 hot takes?
3 to
Star
5.
Wars. 3 to 5?
3 to 5. Like we might not get through all of them, but just in general. In general.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, so you got one right now?
I got 2.
Ooh,
Yeah, this-
just hit me with
they-
one.
they-
Just hit me with one. And like, it don't have to be a big. Like, we will get up to these takes. But what is something to be like? You know what? Here you go. Here is a Star Wars hot take for y'all.
Sorry, I'm trying to pick.
He said I just got 2. He's like, ah.
I mean, my hot take. I've seen. Did somebody rip out?
It sounded like.
Oh no, it was the chair.
Right. Chair. Yeah. Okay. My hot take. I think I've said on this pod before, but I wholeheartedly agree that Luke's character is consistent in The Last Jedi.
Holy fuck.
This is how we're starting. This is how we want to start.
Jesus fuck.
Because
That's what the fuck I'm talking
I
about.
agree.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I 100% agree. As someone who's
Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
Actually, we should. Cheers.
Hot take.
To everyone
I'm not
sitting.
taking a shot
so
for
you're
that
telling me-
bullshit.
But let's cheers.
Yo,
We haven't cheers.
so you're telling
for whatever
me-
you're drinking.
for JB. I think we should.
Absolutely.
Yeah, woohoo.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers to your coffee. Cheers to your coffee.
Cheers.
I think we should.
Cheers to the chat. Chat, let us know what you're sipping on. I know somebody, Pascalito said he's got vodka.
Vodka is nuts, bro. That's so crazy.
My son
Great
getting litty.
vodka.
I fuck with it. But real quick, I'm gonna just say something, and I'll let y'all take the floor.
How we doing this? You're taking the takes and then.
We absorb it, and then after we're done with that take, maybe we'll do a couple call-ins.
The
just to
thing
see what
is
people
that
gotta
I
say.
think you should get like a time limit to talk your
Absolutely.
shit. Like at least like a minute, and then I'll go.
A minute. Yeah. Okay.
And it's up.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I like that. I
Y'all
like
ever
that as
seen
well.
Kill Tony? Kill Tony, like the minute mark with the meow?
Oh,
Brim-
yeah.
Brim put us on.
I have the meow, and I also have.
What are you doing? Are you passing those?
Bro, don't. Yo, you're spoiling the fucking talking points.
They can't see that, bro.
You wrote your hot takes out.
No.
He's lying.
He's got counter arguments.
So for real.
Bro got Sparks notes. That's crazy.
I watched the entirety.
You want to hand this out? Because if you go to section C, sub C, section 6C, I got Luke Skywalker highlighted here, and then I got a whole. I'm kidding. We don't have to do that right now.
Right
What was your other take, though?
Oh no, we're
I
gonna
just want to address
we're
this one
gonna talk about this
real
one now
quick.
first.
Oh, we're just gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I want to address this one. Like, it don't got to be a big thing, but I'm gonna say I agree with him because, especially, I rewatched. This is my first rewatch of the original trilogy, my very first rewatch of the original trilogy, and yeah,
That's nuts.
You
yep,
haven't watched these movies like 5, 6, 7 times?
nope,
Not like
Is
20
that
times.
just us?
nope, nope, and I have so much to say about the original trilogy
Okay.
now.
Okay. We're.
But to hit on this point, Luke is the same character. He is the same, because a lot of y'all forget. He strikes at Palpatine, in Return of the Jedi. He was about to commit to his dark side. It was the same thing when he goes to Kylo and he stops himself. He stops himself because that's who Luke is. Luke will never cross that line. He didn't cross the line. People act like he fucking, oh my God, like he almost killed Ben.
It's not about that. Though.
What is it about?
It's about the fact that he went through everything that he went through before,
All right.
and that he didn't change. He's the same. That's the problem. He didn't grow. All of that story, all of that build-up, is gone. It's thrown. It's done.
What are we talking about? Like
Talking about
explain-
Luke.
Explain like what do you?
All right, I've written this
He's-
down. Ready?
Let's
Section
go.
C.
He knew it was coming.
I can pass this out, but it's okay.
I'd like a copy.
We've seen Luke learn that he could turn to the dark side just as easily as Vader, and will be willing to die if it gave him his father a chance to turn back to the light. Luke had always shown compassion and optimism, even in the face of darkness. With that being said, how can you back up Luke seriously considering murdering his own nephew in his sleep and simply abandoning his friends, which is the only thing he did in The Force Awakens?
Bro. But like, think about the conflict he's going through.
I also think he
Bro,
explains
it
it, like when
doesn't-
he tells the story in The Last Jedi. He
you-
specifically
my-
says
He's
he
so
has-
disappointed in himself, bro. He's
because
so
he
disappointed.
watches it happen. Because like if you think about like he is Anakin's son, Anakin was having dreams. Anakin was having dreams about Padme, his mom Shmi. He was waking up sweating with these nightmares. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume Luke is cursed with the same type of
But why are you
premonition.
defending it, making
I'm
up your
not-
own? You're
I'm
making
not-
up shit, though.
Okay, but he did have a dream about the Jedi Temple happening. Like, he did, and he had nightmares in Empire. Like, he had same visions, you know, in Empire.
It's
So-
all okay, but Palpatine did that to Anakin. Snoke is doing this to Luke. The nightmares and all that shit. That's why I'm like,
Do we know that though?
yes, that is.
From books after the movie or from the movie?
Wasn't it also like in comics, like explained in that
Okay.
See,
way?
this is my problem. We're not talking
I
about
agree.
that.
Okay,
shit.
okay,
We're
okay.
talking about the
taking it at
fucking
face
movies.
level. I
Okay.
agree.
Then fine, if you don't, because that was my only thing. Because I agree, I don't really like Luke in the Last Jedi. I'm not
Hit
the
us with that
biggest
accent.
fan. I'm not. But when I get the explanation of Snoke has been like weaving his way into Luke, to me it makes more sense than why he had that quick.
I also, my biggest defense is that, like, when I watched The Last Jedi, in my head, nothing about the Jedi Order has fixed itself yet. Because his master was Yoda. Like, Ben does die right out the gate in A New Hope, and I feel like Obi-Wan was one of the only Jedi that was, like, kind of a true center. I rewatched Phantom Menace in theaters a few weeks ago. Yoda's a hater. I know he's cool, but he's... Bro hates on day one.
That's a hot
So you're
take.
saying Obi-Wan's a
I'm
perfect
saying-
Jedi?
I didn't say that, but he's closer to... I think Qui-Gon is. I think Qui-Gon Jinn's a perfect Jedi.
Qui-Gon,
He's a gray one.
yo, they were scrapping against Maul, off topic, but I was like, yo, they going at it. They are going at
Wait,
it.
still mid-peak?
Mid peak for sure. But
Okay,
but it's peak.
that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's
that's
still
fine.
mid, but it's peak. Like it's just like cool. Like I'm vibing to this.
I also
like,
love how there's no music when they're scrapping too.
I just think so. When I watch it, I know Luke is still trained by the Jedi Order that eventually fails. He's not trained by the
Agreed.
because there's so few of them that actually get it. Ahsoka's one, Qui-Gon's the other.
But Yoda learned. That was like a big part of his like thing.
Where?
But-
Well, in Clone Wars.
in Clone Wars,
In
right?
Clone
And
Wars.
that's another thing I was gonna say. I think, and again, I know we're not gonna do a.
Even in
After
Empire.
his exile.
In Empire, he talks about like how he messed up, doesn't he?
I don't remember. I don't remember if he
Yoda
talks about
definitely
messing-
talks about it.
But
in Last
also,
Jedi.
he comes back in The Last Jedi. So even if we assume Yoda learned, I don't think he had enough time to pass that on to Luke, because in The Last Jedi, Luke is still trying to do things by the book, quite literally, and Yoda
Yeah.
burns that shit down.
Yes, I love that. I love that because now everything that Luke knows, he was just like, "What the fuck?" Yoda's like, "Bro, it doesn't matter. You're literally the last Jedi left. The last
That's
Jedi."
I get what they're doing, but okay. I don't know how to like put it. Just to put it straight, like
I get what you mean. So
the
when you
sequels
watch the
undid
end-
his flawless character arc. It
I get-
undid it.
I
It
get
lost
what you-
its
and
significance.
I can agree
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Because when I watch Return of the Jedi and he has that moment with Vader, it feels like the end. It feels like there's nothing more to
Because
say.
that technically was.
I completely agree.
No, you're talking about Empire. You said Last Jedi. What are you talking
I
about?
said Return.
Oh,
Jedi.
in Return. Okay.
When yeah.
It undermines his legacy, dude. What he's going through now. It doesn't make sense.
That's crazy.
I feel like that's a sequel problem in and of itself. But
Right.
I
Sequel
feel
It
like
is.
all of that.
if you were to continue Luke's story, I feel like he followed every other pattern the Jedi that trained him
Yes.
did
And-
to a T.
And not to mention, again, he's the last of his kind. So he doesn't, and not only that, he's the most powerful of his kind, Force user at this time. So imagine everything that he's been through. His father literally held the planet, like held the galaxy in shambles for years. The people are also against him because we see that they're against Leia, because she's the daughter of Vader. So it's like the same could be said about him. He's the son of Vader. So people are gonna mistrust him regardless.
His approval rating.
You know what I
was in
think?
the
You know what I
dumps.
think it is too. And that's why me being cursed with knowledge now on Clone Wars, on Rebels, it does such a good job for me watching the prequels now because I have all this context.
Yes.
I have all this context. We didn't see what Luke went through between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. So I think there's this big gap.
How they haven't capitalized off that is nuts.
They're about to.
They're about
I
to.
feel.
It
Like,
took them a
that's
while,
what-
but
that's
they
what-
like did
that's
their
what Mando-
prequel shit, and they like really wrapped up their prequel stuff.
Yeah.
Now with Mando and
Exactly.
Thrawn and stuff, now they're doing more.
I agree, but
Which-
again, and to Brian's point, I agree though. We shouldn't take like, oh, but they did this in the comics. It's like, no, like what did they show us in the film? Regardless of them not showing us what he's been through, again, we are making assumptions in a sense, but at the same time, we're making
Deductions.
Bro, when you watch the prequels, you see like what Anakin went through without watching Clone Wars.
Right. I agree. Not
Nah,
really,
bro, you're
Like,
bugging. You're bugging. You can see how the council.
There's notes of it,
Right.
but there's not enough there to like justify like him going down on
killing
his knees
younglings.
and
This is
be
like, whoa, that
Yeah,
came
but
out of left
literally,
field.
That's what
he
hap-
literally like
Yeah, but that's-
Palpatine is evil. We need to stop him. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like igniting his lightsaber to children. I think like
I
think-
agree.
Load of them.
I think it was a necessary rush at that end. I feel like they should have, if anything, episode 3 should have been split into 2 parts for sure. But still, like it's to me, it's all there. In the sequels, it's not.
A necessary rush is still a rush, though. That's the thing.
It is, but it's still all there. Like
Yeah,
they rushed to him
points
straight
are
to
there.
killing kids, but you know why. You
I
know
absolutely
why.
agree there because
Yeah.
they went in without a plan for each of the movies. So each director
Who?
got
Yeah.
the
The
sequels.
Oh, the sequel. Thank
Yeah,
God.
They didn't have
Yeah.
like
Yes, that's another problem. Like we know this. This is a fact.
Yeah.
Disney was not
Absolutely.
prepared. They admitted it. Lucasfilm admitted it. Mark Hamill doesn't like his character. No one likes their character.
I don't want to say nobody.
No, they don't.
They all make fun of it.
They all
feel
don't like it, bro.
after
That's the
Rise-
thing.
We're talking
Like,
about
This is
Ray,
after
talking about-
Ray,
I'm talking-
Finn. I'm talking about even
Oscar Isaac.
Boba Fett. I know this is not. We're not talking about Boba Fett right now, but that's another thing. Like
Tamura.
he doesn't fuck. He doesn't like that shit either. What
I'm
happened?
saying like like I would argue the sequel cast liked what they were doing before Rise of Skywalker, which is the finale, which is
Yeah.
the thing they're supposed to lead
Which,
the world.
here's what I was gonna say about that, and then we could kind of switch focus. Absolutely, Brian. I think they definitely didn't have a set plan. So it does hurt them. Again, you can bash Rise of Skywalker. I'm not going to stop you on that because I think for a grand finale of the Skywalker saga, it really falls flat on its face. I still enjoy. Again, for me, I don't really truly dislike any Star Wars film. I just think I'm so immersed in the universe at this point that I'm gonna enjoy it because I know from one standpoint I'm gonna see something cool.
Yeah.
Even us talking about
Bro, when I
the
first
shows.
when I first watched it,
yeah.
when I first watched all of these movies, I came out like kind of excited, like
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
we're gonna get more, whatever. But then they all just age like milk. Like
Yeah.
they
But
just don't age well with me. Like the only one that's the best for me is The Force Awakens because that like
Force Awakens is gas.
Yeah.
they did a lot of nostalgia
That's
bait and they copied a lot from that movie from the
Yeah.
originals, but like that was a way to lure people
Yes.
in and get people
Yes.
excited.
Yeah.
And then it just
And
went
they
to
went
shit after that.
And Phantom
The
Menace
last-
did the same thing too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean I don't know.
I mean,
Like if you look, you know how hyped people were for The Force Awakens. Like if you go back, but now when people talk about it now, it's just they all suck just because of where it ended
I
up
feel
now.
you. I don't think we found common ground. I just think it's like we're gonna agree to disagree.
No, but
on it.
What I don't get is how
made about that though. About
How
Phantom
do
Menace
you-
and Force Awakens.
answer this. What's your least favorite trilogy?
My least favorite trilogy
Sequels.
is the, it's probably still the prequels.
Nah.
Because I'm gonna hit y'all with this. I'm gonna hit y'all
After
with this.
watching Clone Wars,
Huh?
after watching Clone Wars and everything, you're still gonna say
Well, I can't give you. Let me not say anything because I can't give you a fair assessment because I haven't fully rewatched all of them yet. So let me give you that one full good rewatch because again, and this is one of my hot takes. The OG trilogy is the best trilogy.
it's not a hot take.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, that's a take. Well, okay. Here's my thing.
That's like
I feel like
commonly accepted
my bad.
take.
My bad. Here's my thing. I feel like we.
Get ready. What?
I feel like we don't talk about it enough though. At least here.
It doesn't
At
have
least
the
here.
most debate.
Right.
That's
Because
Well,
it's
that's
like the
because-
Eminem
yeah.
of rap,
It-
bro. It's like everyone knows Eminem is
solid
great.
that everybody
Okay,
knows that.
so from my point of view, though, again, I just rewatched them. So every third act
Oh.
is gas.
Yeah.
I'm in there. Like, yo, the other day I was watching Return of the Jedi, and it was Vader and Luke, and then I had to pause it because I had to help move something. And I'm like, fuck, like I have 20 minutes left, and I was like, fuck, I did it, yo, I did that shit mad quick. I ran back upstairs. I was a little ass kid. I was like, yo, like I know how this is gonna end, but I want to see this shit. I really want to see this shit. It is so fucking the third act of Return of the Jedi is some immaculate shit. Everyone talks about Empire, rightfully so, because the third act of Empire is like the I am your father is crazy.
Somebody said freezing cold take.
Yeah, it is a freezing cold take for sure. But I feel like to me that wasn't the case. To me, I was just like, oh, the OG is cool, but you know, sometimes it is a product of its time, because like you see shit sometimes you're just like, okay, this is definitely, you know, 70s 80s vibes kind of shit. But when it comes down to the lore, that shit is fucking and even the lore isn't all that what it does become, because we don't get much on the Jedi or the Sith. It's kind of just surface level stuff. It's like Sith bad, Jedi good. But then obviously once we roll to the prequels and Clone Wars,
you gotta expand on it, and that's why I love why I really wanted George Lucas to be involved in the sequels. He had a whole thing planned out, and that's another thing that I hate. So then when Disney bought out Lucasfilm, they're like, nah, we don't want to do any of the shit that you thought about for the last fucking several years.
I get it,
They
bro.
got
I
clean slated that.
I remember Brim had compared it to, which I do think is kind of crazy, but like this is like his Justice League for Star Wars, correct?
Yeah.
Rise?
The
Or just
whole
the sequels.
The sequels.
Which is to me a little crazy, because Justice League is Justice League. Like,
That is
come
a little
on.
crazy. I would say Rise of Skywalker is
It's still way better than Justice
better
League.
film
Right.
than Justice.
From a production
I'm not saying
standpoint alone.
Justice League is the same. I'm saying like this is George Lucas's Justice.
Sorry.
His shit got fucked, bro. Like he had I have a whole like
yo.
summary here of what he actually. What'd I say?
This whole shit got fucked. Brim, would you like to read what some of the chat is saying, and then we will go on to someone else's hot take?
Well, Brim,
Chat
for
is
that-
yapping.
for that
bro.
earlier.
That
Cold
is
take.
because we were firing him up. We fired him up.
You better firing him up.
I had a lot of
I
people.
have one.
We had a lot of people agree with us.
Hey, whoever disagrees with me, I'm not reading it because
That's crazy.
I hold that power.
That's
so y'all can
crazy.
suck my dick.
Bleep them out.
We have a Star Wars
Carlos said, "Do a quick jiggle, JB."
for $20. If someone says $20,
Quick jiggle is
it don't gotta
crazy.
Yo, the recoil.
it don't gotta
Pascal said, "Let's go, Brim."
Pascal, I hate him, man.
Nah, he's a real one. Carlos said Luke had a bad dream and went to murder time. Word, what the fuck? That's kind of dumb.
Anakin had one conversation with Palpatine. It's like, yes, let me kill young Luke.
That's dad, bro. It's genetic.
Bro, he did it for Padme, bro.
That shit's genetic. Yeah, for Natalie Portman.
Also,
right.
you got to remember,
I kill a lot of people for
essentially
Natalie Portman.
Palpatine made Anakin.
Oh,
This
yeah.
whole thing was planned out.
Absolutely.
So he always had that. It was very
Yo.
easy to turn to the dark side.
What a villain. What a villain.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Hold on,
realize-
I'm not done. So, turning to the dark side is not something that's like hard to do. It's supposed to be easy. So you got to remember that. When you're that strong with the Force like Anakin is, like we all know his connection to the Force was extremely strong, turning to the dark side is going to be very easy. It's hard to fight it.
Can't we say the same thing about Luke?
I feel
But
You
he's
say
not.
the same exact thing about Luke.
I get where you're going, but he's not Anakin. They're different. George Lucas confirmed too that Anakin, at his peak, he has the strongest connection to the Force.
John
That's
Favreau
fine.
said-
He was literally conceived from the Force.
But-
His mother was literally pregnant from the Force.
But
That's
see, look,
fine.
Anakin went through all that and turned. He turned to the dark side, right? He went through all that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was
Just
no
caught
father.
that?
You
She
just got
literally
that?
says there is
He's
no
like, yo,
father.
yo, and her explanation, she was like, "There's no father."
Yeah.
She's like,
It was so
I just had him.
nonchalant.
And then Qui-Gon was just like,
I never
okay.
put that shit together.
Bro.
Wait, do you ever think about Anakin's father?
I never did.
That's crazy.
Neither do I, bro.
This
talk about it.
yo, y'all gotta remember, I've only seen every Star Wars movies. Every Star Wars movie.
Once.
Star Wars.
Every Star Wars
I've never rewatched a single Star Wars movie. So. Where is that from?
That's from my movie.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Yo, Brim after watching Last Jedi.
That's crazy.
So perfect timing.
What else the chat saying?
I wasn't done yet. So, Anakin went through what he went through, and he chose the dark side, right? Luke went through what he went through, and he beat it. Again, his significance and everything was lost. What happened in the sequels undermined everything that he went through, and that's what I'm trying to get at.
But he didn't do it.
But he's thought about it.
Again, dude,
that is insane.
He's strong. Because he is very strong with the Force. So he is very strong with the dark side. Regardless whether or not his dad is Darth Vader. So, of course, he's going to have that dark side to the Force.
Everybody does, though. Like, that's the point.
Everybody.
Of it.
I think the fact that we're judging Luke off of temptation is fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
What I'm saying.
I think that's crazy.
All right.
It's all temptation, and he doesn't even go. He
doesn't do it.
I
He
don't
literally
think.
is like, nah.
I do think we overreact
He
on
said,
that.
like his line is like, I had a moment where I thought.
Right.
I'm gonna kill mine.
I mean, the temptation thing is one thing, but he abandons everybody for years.
Bro, because he's so disappointed.
What did every Jedi that trained him do?
Fucking.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Obi-Wan did the fucking same thing.
No, but
Yoda did the fucking
There's
same
so many
thing.
double standards for Luke. You know why? Because he's
on.
the fucking chosen
Everybody
one.
fucking
Fuck
left.
Anakin.
Nah, but that's
Fuck
different.
Darth
They were
Vader.
persecuted.
How is it different? They fucking trained the dude.
They were persecuted. They were in danger of being murdered.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
What did Ahsoka do? Where was she? Did Ahsoka not do the same shit? Like, what are we talking about?
Let's go.
Every Jedi
can't
has
leave-
done it.
Luke can't
Every
leave
Jedi
for
has
4
done it.
years.
Where was Yoda in Empire?
Let's
Fuck
go.
off.
Let's go.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
Louisiana,
Let's
bro.
go.
Bro was on a
Louisiana.
slope.
You guys are.
That's why y'all hold the
Eating
GOAT to a
bugs.
higher standard. Y'all hold Luke to the higher standard. Like, yo, he can't be tempted. He's flawless. No, he's flawed. That's what makes him great.
That's not. Yo, first of all, everyone's got to stop yelling, because yelling doesn't mean you're right. All right? Stop fucking yelling.
Ryan's like, please stop yelling. Like, come on.
It doesn't count when, like, mostly everyone here is on your side. So chill the fuck out.
All right.
Relax.
Everyone here is on my side.
Well, the loud ones are.
It's just J Money and Junior. Max is on your side. You're chilling.
What side are you on?
He's impartial.
I'm a medium.
That's what I was thinking.
Bro said I'm a hater.
I just hope both of y'all lose.
Oh my.
Ariel, what's your take on this?
My take on specifically this subject.
Yeah, this
of
subject.
the flaw.
Yes.
Bro,
Bro, we're spoiled.
if they are flawed, they are flawed. Like if we have actual proof on tape that is in the film that every single Jedi that has followed that same step.
But he's not. That's not the point, though.
Then what's the point, bro?
He's the chosen one's son. He went through what he went through already. He's supposed to already not like. It's not that he's not. I'm not saying like obviously everyone's flawed. I'm not judging him on his flaw. Is that he went through this and learned his lesson already, and he's going through the same shit again. They're repeating the same storyline just to redo it and act like it never happened. And it's just, it doesn't make sense. Him abandoning everyone too doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense for his character. And that's the way I see it.
So why did it make? So the thing is that in the same breath, I can't believe I'm doing this. In the same breath, it also makes sense why Yoda dipped after freaking Revenge of the Sith, bro. Because he's just like, what the fuck? I
What is he gonna do?
Yeah.
What is he gonna do?
The government.
What is Luke gonna do? He was like, what do you mean? He was a baby. He's growing up. He
I was talking about in terms of that moment that he had of. Like,
okay, I thought you were talking like Yoda left because what is he gonna do? They're all after the Jedi. Darth Vader's out there trying to kill everyone. You can't. They all abandoned them. They didn't abandon them. They're trying to hide.
Yoda felt like he failed. The Yoda legit felt like he let him down by allowing Anakin to get to this point.
That's exactly what Luke felt.
Yeah.
He felt like he failed the next generation.
But Luke's
and he
side
wasn't
was in
worthy.
power.
Imagine you're training all these kids, and then your fucking nephew is just like giving you like the school shooter vibes, and you're like, yo, like chill.
See,
I got to do something about this.
But him just giving up like that, it doesn't add up. Or even considering killing him is crazy, bro. I don't care if that's just one thing. That's crazy.
If you could stop
it's his
another
nephew,
Anakin
dog.
Skywalker.
Also, Yoda didn't give up immediately. He first tried to like defeat the Emperor with Obi-Wan, and then after they lost,
No, that's
they
I'm
went in
saying
exile.
specifically. Yeah, I'm saying
But
specifically.
Luke
after
doesn't even get that moment. He just He doesn't go try to take down Snoke.
There's 30 years in between.
Yeah, there's 30 years. We're talking about. We're just. Well, to Brim's point, I'm just going by what we see.
Leah's off the topic. She's like, "Yo, I got my hot take. When can I say this shit right now?"
She's been waiting for about
40 minutes. Put a 0 after that.
Yeah, Mark said Ariel loves not answering questions. If they are what they are, then they are what they are.
I thought he was on
Shout out to
vacation.
Mark.
Like that, you were saying a whole lot of nothing, bro.
Bro, I really don't care.
We missed Mark.
Never ask him for his opinion again, because he's not gonna give it.
None of this matters, bro.
All right, so are we closed on this chapter? Are we closed on this take?
Yeah.
What's the
Can
take?
we maybe
The
not talk about it again then?
Okay.
Once it's like done?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so I want to make sure I got every
All right.
fucking angle.
Get everything.
So what's the
Good.
what is
I have
the
no rebuttal
what is the
for it.
hot take? What is the base of this whole
Oh, that was Jay
conversation?
Money's where he said
Started off with
Luke
that.
Skywalker.
All the
what was
Jedi
it?
leave.
Just say it again.
All the Jedi leave.
I said Luke Skywalker's character is consistent in The Last Jedi.
Hold up.
Okay,
Did you get everything you needed to air out about that?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark is such a hater.
So
bro.
let's do
I'm a hater,
a
man.
chat check, and we're gonna get to Leah's.
All right, so
last
now
one.
let me actually do the chat check.
Yeah,
Stop
exactly.
interrupting.
All right, everyone, shh. Ariel, in the meantime, can you give me another Stella, please?
W's in the.
And maybe pour me a little bit
Bro,
more
I just feel like
Hey,
Anybody want anything?
Brim, I understand. I was making peace. I was making peace.
He's like, it felt
Bro,
hostile. He's like,
this is what I'm gonna say. If you guys at least understand,
I do.
Absolutely.
that's fine
Of
with
course.
me. If you still have your opinion,
Yeah.
but you understand where I'm coming from,
Yes.
I'm
I
still
do.
gonna think, how the fuck can you still think what you think and understand where I'm coming from? That doesn't make any sense. But okay, that's fine.
But if you understand it
Shake
and
hands.
still don't agree, you have to take a shot.
I'm taking a shot anyway.
I'm just gonna like skim through, guys. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
go in order because there's a
absolutely.
lot. So Carlos,
we'll do. Sorry to interrupt you. We'll do.
if you guys want to stand out, you can donate,
We'll
and
do-
it'll be a super chat.
Exactly. We'll do their 2 hot takes, and then we'll do a call-in, like the first call-in, to see what people got to say about those hot takes.
Carlos said, I feel like Luke should have known about the dream
don't
being the
have
dark
that.
side clouding his judgment despite his inner conflict. I agree. Love Luke at the end of The Last Jedi, though. How, bro? Oh, my good, Carlo. I wish I didn't read that. OT Yoda is the perfect version of his character. What is OT?
Original trilogy.
Overtime.
Goddamn,
Overtime
bro.
Yoda. Overtime Yoda.
I just imagine Yoda like in the fourth quarter, like.
Best Jedi in the league.
Yoda definitely has an old head jump shot too.
Danny said sequels had a writing problem.
Follow me.
Well, yeah. Well, yes. They definitely.
Pascal said both writing problems in prequels and sequels.
Agreed.
I think the dialogue and the directing in the prequels, at least definitely the first two,
Because
was a
George
little.
doesn't know how to people talk.
Yeah, but like he still had a vision. He still had a cohesive storyline.
It was all there. Just
It was all
dialogue.
there.
I agree.
You know,
Imagine
like
you had a
that.
director though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
If there was just anyone else
imagine they have a
directing
director is crazy.
those movies. Yeah, if anyone else was directing
bro,
those
Shakespearean dialogue. Shakespearean dialogue after the original trilogy hit me like a truck when I binged it, bro. I was like,
Yo, George Lucas
where
is
the
like.
fuck?
yeah.
Fuck me.
Look, he went for something and he stuck with it, and it still worked out.
Respect. I just don't think it all worked out.
No, I agree, but it's. Well, how about this? What's your? How do you rate the trilogies?
Trilogies?
Yeah,
OT, PT, and then.
we're not doing none of that shit, bro.
What are you talking about?
What?
Original
Say-
trilogy, prequel trilogy,
Oh.
and then the sequels.
Okay.
We're not doing that shit.
What about you, Junior? Same
Wait,
thing.
I have to
Everybody
wait
do
till
that.
I watch them all again.
Everybody do that. Say they're the 3, but no one comment on each other's. Just
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So
nothing really.
Eunice it is.
As mine stands currently,
Yes.
which could change
yeah,
in about
I know
a week.
you were like. Yeah.
She's
yeah.
like, I don't care. What
I
is
know.
it?
I heard earlier, but.
OT, sequels, prequels.
So
Yo, wait, do that again. I gotta show your face. Yo, that was crazy. Oh, I wish I had that shit.
Yo, your guts hurt, bro. He's just like, oh.
Nah, that's just Jeremy after
Wait,
dinner.
did you take a picture of that?
No, I didn't know he was gonna do that.
My bad, bro.
Max,
it was the coffee.
Max.
OT,
PT and then sequels.
I said that and Brim made fun of me, but it's fine.
For saying no.
I'm not. Yeah, whatever.
Prequels, OT, sequels.
Whoa!
Absolutely bugging, bro.
I know.
I would agree with Leah. Just for watchability.
That's no.
What did you say again?
So, prequels, OT, sequels.
For
just
watchability?
just for like, yeah.
Before.
If
I'd watch any original trilogy.
I thought we said we weren't going to comment. I thought we said we were going to comment.
Yeah, okay.
We said we were going to comment.
My bad.
Because I will explain it.
Okay. You're right.
Rogue One, everything else.
That's
No, we don't. We don't fuck with that. Stop promoting his fucking dumbassy. We said rate the trilogies. Rate the fucking trilogy.
Okay. Sequel trilogy, prequel trilogy, OT.
That's why you've been so quiet.
Thank you.
Damn.
Is that what you wanted, Brim? Really?
No. At least it's an answer, dog.
Yo, Brim.
Wait, I answered a question for the first
Brim
time?
wants to cry right now, bro.
Fuck.
He doesn't know, but I had venom in my hand. He's dead.
Yo, Brim heard. And he was like,
I was like, you're starting from the bottom, right?
Okay. Can we agree there has to be at least not a segment, just a few minutes of Ariel defending Rise of Skywalker? I just want to hear it.
Yo, guys, are we too loud?
No, it's fine. I just want to hear it.
Are we too loud, chat? Can you let us know, please? Because I feel like we're fucking loud as shit.
Sorry, we're very passionate, so just lower your headphones. But no, seriously, Ariel, I want like a few like.
Wait, hold on. I'm doing this for content or because I've been vocal about defending Rise of Skywalker? Like,
it's straight up for content, bro. No worries.
This
No
is for
worries.
the Instagram clip.
yo, it's just so we can go viral and like get mad rich.
This is the Instagram clip.
So what's the Instagram?
Not loud enough.
Give us the Rise of Skywalker.
So brown guy scapegoat. That's what you want.
And you should quote Star Wars theory in the clip too.
Okay. Wait, is he like he's good in the streets right
Matthew
now?
said
He not good in no street, bro.
Why? What he did?
He did a lot. It's fine. Just go.
All right, yo, let's move on.
Are we still doing chat check? Or are we gonna do Leia take?
Yo, you don't give a fuck about my opinions, huh?
For what? Your opinions on what? I thought we were done.
I didn't rate my shit.
Oh my God, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, you still want to hear it?
Yeah,
You said that metaphorically.
I really bounce back and forth between prequels and original, but I'm gonna just say prequels, original, and then sequels.
I love you.
How do we disagree on so much shit?
180s.
You disagreed on the Luke take.
Like, we both think the sequel is like the worst,
Yeah.
but
The bottom.
I just can't defend it. That's the only thing.
Guys, if you're just tuning in,
I can.
if you're just tuning in, guys, we are talking about our hottest and maybe not so hottest Star Wars take.
Ice cold take.
And
Guys,
I'm
He said the
so everyone said it, right? Everyone said it. All right, let's do
I
a
love you
quick
too,
chat
Danny.
check, and then Leia has her hot take lined up. Hopefully.
Oh my God, there's a lot more now. Again, I'm
I
gonna
know.
skim through, guys. If you want to stand out, do like a little donation. and it'll pop
$20 I
up.
twerk.
Yo, you donate $20.
It could
and
be 99 cents.
I will
prostituting
defend
myself.
anything.
What does that
I will
come
defend
to?
any film for $20.
Yo, I love that idea.
I'll defend anything for $20.
Adam Webb, you'll defend for $20?
Hell yeah,
I'll do that shit for free.
bro. Shit.
Dude.
Shit.
Larry said he does agree that Anakin's fall to the dark side was rushed, though. What did he say before that, though?
Yeah, but what were we?
I think for the prequels, it was more of a dialogue problem, and for the sequels, it was more of a story problem. Really, just 9, in my opinion, though. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think we literally just said that too, right? The
Yeah.
prequels was the only thing was the dialogue. It was a bit slow, but this is also
And
when George
Jar Jar
Lucas.
Binks off my fucking screen, bro. I said what I said.
Get what?
That's
Get Jar Jar
fine,
Binks
yeah.
off my fucking
He's
screen.
fucking
It's not your
wrong.
turn yet. Yeah, it's not your turn
Yeah,
yet.
you're right. My fault.
No, I
But,
think that's premature.
You mind tricking him?
The thing with the prequels is George Lucas, like,
It worked.
what he always does is he always wants to try something completely different. Like,
Yeah, I know. For the
completely
kids
expand.
and-
No, he wanted to completely like expand on the Star Wars universe, right? So he introduced all these new planets, all these new characters, all new technology, and he wanted to be more political with it, right? Which you should love because you love
Yeah.
Andor.
Yeah, and that's watching Phantom of the Menace. That was so cool. I was like, cool. We're getting real political. I'm like, yo, Palpatine is just fucking. Oh yes, he is a very weak, chancellor. We need a stronger chancellor. I'm like, oh, look at this dude gassing fucking people's heads. Nobody saw through this motherfucker, bro. Nobody was like, yo, you moving mad.
Well,
different.
that's also
you moving funny as
but
fuck.
that's also how down bad, bro. That's how down bad the Republic was. They needed.
Bro, the Republic.
They wanted something.
Bro, the Jedi Council. Whack. They're like, oh, Anakin is too old to be a part of the Jedi Council.
Bro is like 7.
When Qui-Gon literally was like, yo, his mom, he got no father. The Force made him. They're like, nah, he can't ride the ride. He's not tall enough. It's like, what are you talking about? Y'all are fucking dumb.
I guess that's a hot take. Jedi Order were the villains.
No.
Villains, not the Palpatine.
No, that's not a hot take.
Ooh, that's like what, like a mod, like
wait,
ooh,
It's not hot.
little warm,
It's not hot.
lukewarm take.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna say is now, with George Lucas doing that with each trilogy, right? The thing that I also didn't like about the sequels is like, what did it do that's different? It just kind of reused shit from the original trilogy. And if, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing new. There was.
I understand where the tropes were rehashed with The Force Awakens, but I don't agree with that for Last Jedi.
The throne room scene is literally like exactly the throne room scene from Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Agreed. Max, I need you to
lock in.
I need you to be here. I need you to lock
in.
I feel like me and Max are connecting here. I need you to
be on his side.
Mark, you and
Wait,
Mark?
you're connecting? Okay. I'm just gonna give myself Stormtrooper voice for the whole pod, bro. So on the audio, check me out.
So Larry
voice.
said, I just rewatched 8 and 9 today, and I hate how 9 deviates so much from 8. Right.
Well, yeah.
Bryce Waggle. Hey guys, love
Change
the
the
content.
name. Change the name.
Wondering if you could
Change
shout out
the
my
name, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Ariel, shut the fuck up.
Nah, shout out Bryce. Thank you for
You
coming
literally
through.
said, if you could shout out my wife, Candace, it's her birthday.
Oh,
Shout
this
out
guy's telling him
Candace.
that.
shout out to Candace. Shout out Candace. It's her birthday.
It's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't know why I was gonna guess the age. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
You were gonna guess her age.
That's so weird.
Happy 27th birthday to Candace.
Right. Happy birthday, Candace.
She's like, I'm 22.
Has Unc started screaming yet? Mark said.
A little bit. I'm starting to get a little tipsy though.
Larry said exactly, Brim. I don't know to what, but he agreed to some shit I said.
30 minutes later, just, yo, you was right.
You was right. Thank you, bro.
Who said? Oh yeah, you did. Where you were saying Star Wars movie, but you couldn't say it. You're like Star Wars movie. Danny wrote it in the chat. Star Wars movie.
That's not funny.
That's pretty funny.
It's not funny.
It's a little funny.
It's not funny at all.
Christian said Yoda also says that once you start down a dark path forever, will it dominate your destiny?
We've seen that's not true.
We've seen that's not true. Shut up, Max. I'm so
That's
sorry.
the plot of Star Wars.
That was so
That's
mean.
the entire plot.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? What?
Who
That's
brought
not
this
true?
guy?
Who brought this guy?
You.
Sorry, go ahead.
Mark said, I love this when Jeremy started screaming.
J Money was passionate.
Yeah, they all said talk that talk. Demon emojis. Let's go, J Money.
To deal with this.
Demon Town. We want some Demon Town. I'm so sorry if my breath smells like alcohol.
All right, so Christian, he said Luke had already let the dark side in. Luke had already let the dark side in. Luke literally uses a force choke in episode 6 on Gamorrean Guard in Jabba's palace. He had already started going down the dark path.
Jabba's
yes,
a
but
bum,
then
bro.
he realized that to win, he needs to give himself over to Vader because Vader's the one that was going to kill Palpatine.
What does the force choke have to do with anything? He force chokes in Mandalorian.
That just shows like a reference, like
He force chokes in Mandalorian.
Like a dark side trait?
He force chokes a Mandalorian to the Death Troopers.
They treat that as like a.
But that's a robot.
Yeah,
Yes, Death
they
Troopers.
treat that as like a dark side thing.
But I understand the sentiment.
No, but
Still
like
doing it.
it's not that he forced it. It's just like in the movie when he did that, he was wearing the hood and everything. It just looked like
He was rocking.
He was
rocking
getting
all
tight.
black, bro.
You could see that he was going down a dark path.
Yo.
But then he turned around and he was like, in order for this to really like, for the prophecy to end, the only way is for Vader to realize like that he's still good. So he just gave up on fighting Palpatine.
Yeah.
And then that's when Vader came in.
Right, but you mentioned the attire and all.
He didn't give up.
I don't get what that has to do with it because he's wearing the same thing in Mandalorian. Afterwards, he's wearing all black.
That's just for like recognizability. Have you?
That totally defeats the purpose of whatever mentioning.
No, but have you watched Return
No,
of the Jedi?
I get it. I get what Eunice is saying.
There's symbolism in his outfit in Return of the Jedi. That's
He's
why
rocking all
he has
black.
the
He looks
flap
fire.
comes out and is white at the end.
That's the showing
That's
of the...
fine. I get that.
He's wearing all black to show like his transition. He's closer to Vader. He's falling to the dark. He's got the robot hand and the black glove.
That's so cool, bro. But he's still wearing the same shit after all that arc happens.
Yeah, but that's a separate thing. That's not the movie.
Actually, he's wearing gray in Force Awakens.
I get what you're trying to get at, but the point is like in the movie when you're watching it, that's what the movie's trying to explain to you. That's all.
Okay, I just don't understand why.
When this happens in the Mandalorian season 2, that's not the point of that.
It was also made 30 years later.
Yeah.
Right, but okay, why?
So
I feel like if that was the arc, why wasn't it like? Why didn't he wear something else in Mandalorian? Why?
All right, like you see how you're nitpicking that? That's worse than me saying like him comprehend.
Buddy, you mentioned it. I didn't even put that together until you mentioned it.
What? What are you talking about? This is your take.
No, you mentioned the outfit. You said he's wearing all black. He's turned to the dark side, and I'm like, oh, I'd never.
Because
even
in
put
the
that
movie,
together.
when you're watching the movie, that's what the movie's trying to show you. That he's almost going down the dark path, like his father.
Okay, I just don't.
But you're the one who brought up Mandalorian season 2.
Right, because that was after that. That was after, and he's still wearing the same shit after that arc happens, where he's supposedly now he's perfectly fine.
So we also don't know how much longer after that.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm trying to figure out. We never fucking nitpick. We thought Mando was just fine. It was perfect how he showed up. He's this. Oh my god, we never saw the side of Luke.
No one's nitpicking it.
I'm pretty sure
You're the
Jon
one nitpicking it
Favreau
right now.
I'm
talks about
saying,
it
whenever we
behind the
talked about
scenes.
Luke Skywalker and Mandalorian, we were always like, this is the Luke we've always wanted to see, this and that. But I'm just like, okay, but like, I didn't even put together the whole outfit thing. Like,
in the behind the scenes,
that means he's still flawed after that.
In the behind the scenes, Jon Favreau talks about like the fact that they chose to put him in that outfit instead of a more evolved outfit. It was just for recognizability. They thought about it. They had a discussion about the fact.
I would
that he
never
should
be able to
wearing
recognize
that.
the guy with the green lightsaber and a glove and bangs.
It's like
like that's
because,
crazy.
It's because it was supposed to be like this is the last time we saw him was looking like this, and so they brought him back looking like that.
I think
using it for an arc is crazy. Then, if that's the case,
Reach.
I seriously, I don't know what you're trying to get
That's
at.
what Jon Favreau
Do you
said.
understand what he's trying to get
I
at?
remember him saying
I understand.
that shit.
I understand.
Do you get my point though?
I get everyone's point. I get everyone's point right now. Yo,
We just killed chat.
I didn't even put
this
together.
hurts.
Nothing to say.
I didn't even put that together until you guys mentioned it.
Look,
What are we doing?
yo, if you
It's
wore like a
toxic.
leotard,
Wait, okay.
and
Leotard?
Leah has to give it her take.
exactly.
That's my nickname in middle school. Let's not bring it
Really,
up.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to bring out past trauma.
We gotta get to Leah's hot
We
take.
do.
We've been not.
What is it? And chat, we'll get to you in a second.
I don't have. That's the thing.
Okay,
I
what is
have
the hottest take? What is the hottest take you think you have? Like your Star Wars
I
take.
think the sequel should have been about Finn. I think Finn should have been the main character and the main focus. And I'm
Solid,
not-
hell yeah! Stormtrooper turned
Yes,
Jedi.
exactly. I'm way more interested in that than I love Rey.
Banger.
But I'm
Sexism.
girl.
racism.
An entendre, but double.
Yo.
Oh, that was like.
Fuck, I did it again.
That's the point, bro. You almost hit the shot.
I almost got it.
Ariel didn't shoot him that time. He missed. Don't worry.
I completely agree. I want to say I completely agree with Leia, but what I would agree with in your statement is that all their arcs was just mishandled. Like,
So they built up so much and then they dropped.
Yeah.
Just dropped.
That's my biggest flaw with Last Jedi. Actually, was how Finn was sidelined.
Yeah, they abandoned him completely.
completely.
No, they sent him to the casino. What you mean?
bro, that scene was
Go on
so
a side
pointless,
mission
bro.
that doesn't even work.
Shit was dumb.
Yeah, that was.
I also with how they promoted Finn,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this
Bro,
is the
this
Jedi.
shit-
Unless you're in China, you don't even know who Finn is.
Exactly.
I wonder why.
Because racism.
I'm sure there was a plan initially, and because of blowback, and like they removed him from the.
So they're like, look, no black lead, so put a woman.
Not really the Han Solo. They were complaining about Finn all the way up from the first trailer.
Really?
First trailer drop. That's the first frame.
Yeah, we got a
stormtrooper suit.
It is, yeah.
We got a $20 donation from Danny Marias.
Oh shit!
Danny, you super chatted us $19.99, but you didn't put anything. You didn't write anything down, bro. Please, Danny, my boy, write some shit down.
I know what you want him to twerk to this.
Wait, but we have yours defending any movie as well. We have that now as a.
But you literally
I love you, Danny.
The pot off by saying that you would.
Well, that was before we knew that your thing was gonna be to defend any movie ever.
I don't give a fuck. Shake your ass.
Yo?
Hey.
Yo? Question mark? Yo? Well, technically, I don't have to do it yet. We need $1 more still because he donated $19.99.
One more cent.
Excuse me, 1 more cent.
We gotta change it to $19.99, bro, because it doesn't even.
Yeah.
You can't donate 20.
But you can donate a cent.
No, you can't.
If
That
you
is
do
dumb.
99 You can do 99 cents. That's it.
Yeah, you can do $1.
You can do 99.
You can do $1.
So you either gotta change it to 19.99 plus 99. Wait, what is that?
I handed him my code.
Oh, you handed it.
Oh wait. Show him.
I am showing him.
Yo, get your shit off me, bro.
Yo, Max donated $1.
That ass?
Danny Marias donated another $2.
Damn.
Alright, you gotta twerk over there.
We're doing this now?
You gotta do it over there, not
We're doing this now?
not here.
Look, I haven't been here when you've done it live.
Look up Star Wars. I know what to look up.
Oh yeah, let me get a song in here, bruh. What do I do?
You look up.
That's getting clipped, Eunice.
This is tragic.
Someone said that's getting clipped when I said shake it.
Look up Duel of the Fates Drill Remix produced by Max.
Everyone's got a food
Is this a good song? You gotta do a slow twerk, dude. Don't get aggressive.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I said forget about it, cuz.
Another donation from Guy. My guy, I love you.
Why is that?
Little side in the crotch area.
Wise guy said Anakin over Ray. Let's go. The only one to actually put a.
Anakin over Ray? That's that's
Yo, like I'm getting chills. That's how cold the take is.
Yo, that take is so cold.
Hey, it's still a take.
Oh god.
Yo, Brim, give some space in. Let him give him some space.
Wait for the beat drop.
I don't know.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
What is it?
Now I want to find the one that Ariel.
Are you DJ?
What is it?
Look up Star Wars Drill produced by Max.
Bro, stop being picky
Yo,
and
Duel of the
shake.
Fates.
Yeah.
Duel of the Fates.
That's insane.
Right there. That's one produced by Max, bro.
Pascal said, "Hurry, Unc."
God damn.
Y'all fiending, bro. Y'all fiending.
It's about to go down.
Run it back.
Run it back?
He wants to get down on the beat.
He's got to memorize the beat.
The power of the dark side.
Oh my god. Eunice. Yo, shake it already, bro. All right, let me stop. That is the beat, Junior.
Yeah, you gotta go.
That's the beat, Junior. Shake it. Go slow, bro. Go slow. Yo, I gotta stop. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Do a front tour. Yo.
Juniors. Juniors.
That was produced by Max. Yo, Max.
Thank you, Max.
Thanks, Max.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys for the donations, I guess.
Bro, just throwing ass for the word, bro.
Shit is crazy.
Yo, keep it up, and then Ariel's gonna join
Go
him.
slow is crazy.
Go slow is insanity.
I literally regret everything I said. I wish I didn't have the mic on me.
That was for the rebellion.
That was for the
rebellion.
For the dream. Bro almost turned to the dark side.
Almost.
I'm not gonna judge him on temptation though.
Like, hold on.
Anyway.
Oh.
Damn it, Greg said too bad it's getting clipped now, Brim. God damn it.
Yo,
He said he's gonna clip my thing too. That's crazy.
Shout out to Gavin because he's like taking notes now on what was gonna be edited.
Gavin's our editor. It's just Gavin. It's just Gavin.
Wait a second.
Gavin's an awesome person, and he edits our clips.
Damn, what's the tea? I sent some tea.
Gavin?
No. Another one I was gonna say earlier too.
Oh shit.
I don't think it's that hot. I don't know. I feel like everybody's done with it and will probably agree. But I never want to hear this, hear the name Skywalker again.
Mark is on the same page.
Nope. Brim's not. We had this argument a long time ago.
What argument?
I'm done.
That Star Wars is only Skywalker, and I'm like, no, it's not.
I said that?
Yeah, you were like Skywalker. If without Skywalker, the story, there's no Star. You don't want Star Wars without Skywalker.
I kind of agree.
You don't.
I mean, it already happened.
who?
So what? I don't. That's not what I said.
Okay.
You were saying, I forgot what it was, but because I said I don't want Skywalkers in the next one. I want Skywalkers. I don't want them to be involved at all. And I remember you saying that they're so tied within each other that's not possible. That you said there has to be they have to be involved.
Well, I think it's gonna happen. We're still.
James Mangold's film about the original Jedi.
The only time that I think we won't hear it is
Andor.
Before the new shit that they're coming
Especially when now anyone
With
can just be a
Acolyte.
Skywalker if you just say it.
Well, I mean, I agree.
Rey Skywalker.
I think we are doing more films that don't relate to the Skywalkers, but they will always be the focal point, just for the simple reason because the chosen one is there.
Yeah, but all those stories are still even the spin-off ones. They're still
They're still
Because they're still in the Skywalker saga.
I think they're gonna fill in the gaps, and then once they do that, it's cool. This is done.
We're getting that. Acolyte is the first
Oh, that releases next week in 2 weeks.
Pre-Skywalker
Yeah, the
saga.
Skywalkers don't exist.
But I
so
feel like we're still tied to it because
we'll see how it turns out.
I mean, there's rumors of
You know why?
showing up.
Because Star Wars is Skywalker,
who?
bro.
That's what I mean.
Even if Yoda shows up, that's not
I think
Skywalker.
it's more than Skywalker.
But that is still tied to.
But they're so limited now. There's only
I know, but here I'll also say this because there's other things coming out that I just personally What was it was an image of it was this is the crew for the Squad movie or whatever. And I was
That's not coming out anymore.
I don't care about
John Watts'
the John
Skeleton
Watts
Crew.
one, the Skeleton Crew.
They dropped a photo.
They showed a photo of all those characters. I was like, I don't care about any of them.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
okay.
Well, I don't
I'm
think
seeing it. I'm
Things without
you're not supposed to give a
Skywalker
shit
that
about
we've
them.
been
no,
loving.
okay, but name it. Real
Well,
quick.
can we go animation?
Yeah.
Because specifically during Bad Batch, none of the shit was about.
They started with Anakin.
What?
Their first
Vader.
appearances with Anakin
Not in this show or in Clone Wars.
in Clone Wars.
I'm not talking about that though.
But
That.
they're literally
they're still tied.
Order
to Anakin's
66
story.
is the start of Bad Batch.
Didn't you say Andor?
Andor's also tied to it.
I haven't seen it.
I said I'm the one who said
That's
Andor.
the start of the rebellion.
Wait, hold on.
What?
That doesn't matter. I'm saying
No, it matters. It matters. Leah, you have not seen Andor?
And Jeremy. They both haven't seen Andor. It's crazy.
What are you talking about over there?
Yo, Max, you saw Andor?
Of course.
You loved Andor?
I watched it again recently.
I will say,
Brim, have you seen it?
no, but I wasn't a fan of it, but I will say I'm gonna get back to it and really just watch it because when I was writing my whole thesis over here, I realized that like that political aspect of it is what I really liked about the prequels, and I feel like maybe I should just suck it up and.
Bro, I promise
Just start after the third. Because you saw the first three, right?
No.
There's three letters that makes Andor worth it.
No, I saw the first 3 episodes. I haven't continued. I'll watch it tonight. No worries.
Me too.
Tonight. That's
Next
crazy.
year, you'll be like, oh no, I still haven't seen it. Yo, highly recommend. Yo, the prequels are your #1 trilogy. To Brim's point, I think from a political aspect, Andor knocks it.
I'm not hating.
You just gotta find time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've watched the first 3.
This weekend.
No.
Why?
I'm here. I'm literally here.
Okay, throw it on.
I have work.
Greg said, "Nah, we filming an Andor reaction vid tonight." He said he's
Guys,
stopping by.
Everyone, we're gonna turn on the TV. We're gonna watch Andor. That's what's gonna happen.
Right now?
Oh, yeah, right now. Let's do it. Wait. So what was the take?
I just was. I'm just.
She doesn't want any more.
Oh, no more Skywalkers.
I agree with
How
that.
are we feeling? You agree with that?
That's fine.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool to move on.
I don't care. I don't really care much for them continuing it because to me it should have ended with episode 6, but I would love more like fill-ins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
get
Like how they
that.
did Clone Wars, and then what they could have done with Obi-Wan.
Yeah, what they could have fucking done with Obi-Wan.
Right.
God.
See, but that's the thing. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Again,
What
just nonsense coming out of
What is though?
What if?
What is water?
At the end of the day gonna end.
Okay. Can I like frame it in a scenario?
Okay.
Okay. If we watch Acolyte.
Okay.
Already, we're sort of in. We're sort of in.
We're getting it.
Okay, we watch Acolyte. What's going to be the most talked about moment if they do something that hints at anything to do with like the Skywalker?
Like Palpatine or Yoda.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which is tied to. It's going to be the most talked about.
I get
the
your
most
point.
Hype.
Well, that's one thing that I feel like they're doing a lot is that I feel like they always need to do fucking cameos.
Familiarity.
Okay, but this
Familiarity.
is what I would want.
I'm not
I don't
talking
want to
about
watch
that.
Carrie-Anne Moss for 7 episodes and just be like, oh, but she dies. I want to know she influences something. Like the connectivity is what.
Well, it has to have a reason, like how Luke had a reason. How Luke
I
had
don't know, bro. It's it's like 200 years ago.
Okay.
All right.
like how Luke had a reason in the Mandalorian. Like his cameo.
It doesn't even have to be that on the nose. I'm just saying that like for Acolyte to work, it has to mean something for what we see.
I agree, but that's because it's a prequel. I think Leah's talking about purely from like a future standpoint, like when we move on. Right?
Yeah.
I'm done. Yeah.
No, and I agree with.
I get that.
I just don't. I don't care.
will go apeshit if I hear something about Palpatine. I'm gonna be like, oh, I see the connectivity. I just am tired of everything being like
You're tired of the name.
the name.
Oh.
I'm just kind of like I feel like Anakin is done and great and over with. Luke
Yeah.
done, great and
Yeah.
over with. I'm just the family
Yeah.
specifically. I love what's around the family and the Palpatine and the characters that
Right.
have been around. I'm just
I know what you mean.
Well, that's
Skywalker's
Luke
dead.
and Anakin are my top 3 favorite characters. So I'm just
the funny thing about that is I feel the same way, but I feel like we can have both. I feel like we can have new stories being told. Again, I think James Mangold's story is going to deal with the first Jedi, the First Order. So I feel like that's going to be really cool. But my whole thing is, like Ahsoka, for example. Like I know that's it's indirectly dealing with Skywalker stuff because, well, obviously she was his Padawan, but they still were able to tell a cool story to fill in the gaps of the Skywalker saga without. The attention was on Ahsoka.
Yeah.
It was on Thrawn, and
Yeah.
and it was still a great show for it. And again, that's something where I look back at this now. I watched the original trilogy, and again, just watched it recently, and I'm just like, yo, look how far we've come in terms of the lore, in terms of the Jedi, in terms of the Sith, in terms of the Force.
Yeah.
Even something as simple as Tales of the Jedi and
Yeah.
Tales of the Empire, you're just like, holy shit, there's so much. Yo, Dooku got how many minutes of screen time in Tales of the Jedi? And I'm just like, I fucking love Count Dooku. Like, I love Count Dooku. Like, this is such a great arc. And they did it in, what?
12 minutes.
Right. So it's, I feel like they can maintain both. And one of my other hot takes is that they really should be leaning more towards their animated stuff. They really should. Their animated stuff is absolutely, and I'll say this a little later, but I'll say what I have to say later. But I think, to your point, I still want to see a Luke Skywalker series for the reason of we don't know what was happening in that time period. And again, I feel like, not to say that sequel haters are going to watch this and then change their minds about the sequel. I'm not saying that, but it gives more context, like the prequels.
I'm telling you right now, if they do something to fill in the gap, it's not going to allude to anything that's in the sequels. It's not going to be like, oh, it's not.
It already has.
It already has.
How?
In Mandalorian and Boba Fett, he was already building the school. He already had Grogu as a student.
Yeah, but those. Yeah, it's like a hint. They're just hinting at like
the Snoke theme plays in Mandalorian.
Yeah, but that's like a general thing. Like you're saying, like it's going to explain like how the Clone Wars explained what happened to Anakin. No, I don't think it's going to do that, and I don't think it's going to make sequel haters like the sequel. Because not even fucking Lucasfilm thinks they did a good job with the trilogy. So again,
I don't think they thought that about the prequels when it came out too, though.
But here's the thing. I don't think it'll.
That's not true, dude.
They didn't think it was a fit. Like,
no.
Bro, the prequel trilogy
thing.
Yeah,
he was still like involved in it. Like that was his thing. Yeah.
I just
I think you know what I think as well, and this is what to me separates the sequels and the prequels, is I think the sequels start off strong and then Rise of Skywalker is such a disappointment, and the prequels is the opposite. It just gradually gets better. Like episode 3 is a lot of people's number one.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. But I just think that escalated. Like it didn't start well, but it ended well. And then on the opposite is like the sequel started off well, didn't end well. So I think a lot of people, it's like that Game of Thrones effect, where it's just like people watch season 8 and they forget everything else that Game of Thrones did. And it's like, this is the worst show ever. Oh, fuck me.
Subscriber.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's Jammore.
Jammore.
Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Jammore.
birthday.
yeah.
It's your motherfucking birthday. Oh, May babies. Shout out May babies. Are you still a Taurus? Is it still Taurus season?
It's still Taurus season. No, wait. No, it's Gemini season.
It's Gemini season.
Yeah,
Y'all are 36 years old. What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay.
Here comes the cornball.
He said, "Appreciate y'all."
Max.
Taurus season, bro. Go file your taxes.
What is your hot take?
I mean, tax
season's done, bro.
Yeah.
I'm filled with lots of hot takes.
Let's go, Max. Wait.
I hate.
All right, let's go, Max.
After Max, we're gonna get some call-ins going.
It's 10 o'clock already.
That's what I'm saying.
Should I go with like a serious one or like?
Yeah,
I say go with your most.
Just air it out. What is your take on Star Wars?
Hottest take.
Look, I don't want to talk about The Last Jedi anymore.
Yeah,
good. That's like my serious one. But
what is it though? Just
let me just. That'll get
people like
to
it's
big
the worst
argument.
movie I've actually ever seen in my life.
I think Jar Jar Binks is the GOAT.
Yeah.
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 That's my hot take. No, he's not a Sith. Bombad Jedi is a great Clone Wars episode, and that's my hot take. That is a hot take.
Look at Junior's face.
I tell people they can skip any Jar Jar episode in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks fucking sucks, dude.
Look, it was revolutionary technology at the time.
It was.
Avatar, we wouldn't have Avatar without Jar Jar Binks.
And Gollum.
Yo, Cameron said Max.
That's the only thing I have to say about that take.
You know what? If you met Ahmed Best in person, you would take.
He was fire in season 3 of Mando.
Wait, that's kind of a flex, Max.
Huh?
That you saw.
Oh, you met him in person?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying if you did. I have no quarrels with Ahmed. Like Jar Jar was just like, I was like, okay, bro. Like,
Matthew said Jar Jar fucks.
dude,
look, we haven't seen.
It is a hot take,
He could.
All right, I'll accept that. Does anyone else have anything to say about Jar Jar Binks?
I like him.
I don't think he's that bad.
I don't think he's that
literally,
bad.
it's made for kids,
Greg
bro.
said there's no Star Wars without Jar Jar.
True.
It's yeah. We wouldn't have all of Phantom Menace.
Max, maybe we won't get your serious take, but can we get maybe like a more milder take than Jar Jar? I really don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about The Last Jedi. I don't want to fucking
Fine, I'll talk about The
Jar
Last
Jar
Jedi.
No. We don't have time.
Okay, I don't have like a all my other takes are like the generally accepted takes by like everybody.
They're not hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit us with your Last Jedi take, and then we'll have the call-ins talk about that take.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a long time.
Oh no.
Hurry up.
I want to hear it.
The entire premise of it being like one very long chase is so dumb, and it's bad, especially when you compare it to the beginning of A New Hope, where it's essentially a chase like that. But imagine if the entirety of A New Hope, like, would change drastically if Leia could just get on an escape pod and leave the Tantive 4 and then come back at the end of the movie. And that makes that movie stupid as hell.
But Leia's right here.
Hi. She is right here. And that's my take.
Wait, Last Jedi, Leia in a pod, wasn't she unconscious for most of the movie?
No, but Rey leaves, and then so does Finn and Rose. They leave. All of them leave and come back.
Yeah.
It's super long chasing. There's no tension because of it. It's like, oh, they're just fine because
Rey
it's one
leaves
long
before
chase.
the ship. She leaves from the planet.
Okay, but Rose and Finn do.
Yeah, and there's a line in The Last Jedi that says "Let them go."
But it's silly, and then they come back. That's the longest chase scene of all time.
Any members join in the call-ins?
They don't go back to the ship. They are on Snoke's ship.
I know, but they still come
As
back without like.
prisoners.
Yeah, but they still come back. They sneak onto the ship.
All right, chat. Let's
see
argue.
what the chat is saying. Chat, argue. And also, chat, whoever's coming in, I want to also hear everyone's hot take in the chat.
That was very silly. Said the guy about space shooting lasers and swords.
I like that take, though. It's a good take.
No.
On Tatooine.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Cameron said he hears wedding bells with your Jar Jar take, by the way, Max.
No, he's getting married. You missed that.
There's something in the chat.
Max.
Yeah, me and Cam proposed to me.
How are we doing this? All of them at once?
Yeah,
All of them
absolutely.
At once?
It's Pascal, Larry, and Christian.
Everything,
Absolutely.
everywhere, everything.
No holds barred. Hell in a Cell match. Let's go.
Everywhere, all
For the
at once.
WWE Heavyweight title.
Yep. Hell in a Cell.
What up, guys? Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Let's go. Welcome, Christian, Pascal, Larry. What's up? All right, guys. Junior?
Fellas, welcome. I know y'all probably been itching for this.
Itching for this.
Itching for this. Is that insane? Why is that insane?
Because they just like...
They fiending. Y'all fiending for this. So I guess let's start off. We're just gonna get right to it. Actually, let's go in order. Pascalito, hit us with your hottest Star Wars take.
Yeah, because we're not talking about
It's gonna have to be about The Last Jedi.
Hey, let's go.
This damn.
Okay, I don't know who it was. I think it was Jeremy. He was saying like, why does Luke it's hard to say. Luke just like gives up, right?
Yeah.
But I said in the chat like Obi-Wan and Yoda both have a reason. Like Yoda stay alive for Luke, and then Obi-Wan stays in hiding just to save Luke. So he actually has a purpose in like hiding, not just
For hiding, yeah.
not just being like hiding and giving up on everybody. And then Ahsoka as well. Ahsoka like joins the rebellion. Like she actually does something too. Like
Right.
You got something
Very valid.
to say, Jay?
Very valid.
You got something to say to that?
I think Luke's guilt for starting literally the next Darth Vader is probably like.
All right, what? He's nowhere near Darth Vader.
Oh, let him finish.
Okay, whatever. Anyway.
Literally, you said literally the next Darth Vader is crazy.
Is that not what Kylo Ren is supposed to be?
No.
So then why do they use visual motifs? Of
All
What do you mean?
All right,
That's
I'm tapping
literally
out.
what he is.
I have nothing else to say.
I think you need to rewatch the sequels.
I think you guys need to
Rewatch the
suck
sequels?
my dick. All right.
That's crazy.
He literally is. He literally is that.
Talk your shit, Christian. I wanna hear
Kylo's literally Darth Vader.
Next generation, like that's
He's
literally
next
what
gen,
modeled
or he
after.
next gen.
wants to so badly to be him, but he can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's
But
still.
he's not him at all.
That's his grandfather.
They are literally blowing up planets again.
But that's like his role. It's not like
Under his
Again, lazy writing. All right.
What are we talking about? That's literally his role in the sequels. It's to be that character. That's what Luke thinks that he created. Who the
Yeah, but
fuck?
right at the
Who
start
the
of
fuck
Force
does
Awakens,
Kylo Ren remind Luke
Hold on.
Skywalker
Shut the
of?
fuck up,
Who
Pascal.
else?
Pascal, what?
No, I was gonna say like the first like 20 minutes of Force Awakens, Kylo says to Snoke that he's like conflicted with the dark side. So I don't know why Luke couldn't like take that and like try and help him. Like we already knew he was like toying with the light side as well. It's like
because he's just been through that experience of dealing with his father being the Sithiest, darkest dude.
he just gave up on everything. He just like he knows he let people die, bro. Like how many people died from the
He didn't commit the sin. He didn't commit it.
But he
just
gave up.
thought about it. He gave up because he failed. He gave up because he failed.
He didn't try.
from the first
Bro,
order.
He didn't try to bring him back.
Also, we could say this, but did Yoda start training Jedi again? I mean, he guided
There
Jedi.
was no.
He was in
You're keeping
Louisiana.
Luke
bro.
alive.
He was in the bayou. He was
Hold on.
in the Low Country
Hold on.
They were all
soil.
scattered.
Yeah,
though.
crawfish
But
in
they,
Louisiana.
but they were all. You're talking. But they were all scattered, and we couldn't bring. He'd have to like secretly. I don't know. After the.
Like you guys are talking about.
Luke
You guys are talking about Yoda doing this when the
started
Jedi were
temple,
getting
yeah.
hunted. Like
and then Luke started it when
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
done and over with.
when it was
so
done,
that's safe
exactly.
To bring them back,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Nope.
What do
Why?
you mean?
What are you talking about?
Was Grogu not still being hunted? And his
For
safety
different
was Luke?
reasons.
Wait, he was also being hunted for like
No, but
cloning
that's-
reasons.
He was cloning stuff, not for
right
Jedi
after,
reasons.
though. Children were being hunted. Watch the Bad Batch. Children are still being hunted.
No,
Like,
but that's during
Back
the.
Their point.
then,
Why
back
couldn't
Bro,
then
you're
with the
you're
Empire.
confusing the timeline, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
give
during the
give us a
Empire.
second.
It's
give us
for
a second,
cloning.
chat.
He did. If it's for cloning, he was doing that from the period. That's why we're talking about cloning in Bad Batch.
Oh, because they've been doing it for that
They've been
long.
doing
I
it
get
for
the
that long.
clone
But the
shit,
Empire's in power during Bad Batch. I think Grogu is like the remnants
But
of the
the
Empire.
Emperor is still like the cloning is his goal. It's the same without
Yeah.
the Empire.
But then it's
without
like-
the Empire,
But it's
still
not
there.
as prominent. Like.
All right.
Luke saved
Yeah.
Grogu.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. Back to the chat.
Pascalito, final thoughts, and then I'm gonna move on to Christian because I know Christian definitely got some shit to
No,
say.
I know Christian has a lot to say, so yeah.
Let him cook.
I know, and no, I will say one thing, quick. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Why? Like, how can you say Last Jedi is good when 2 of the 3 arcs of the movie are like shit? Like the Finn arc and the Poe arc.
Yeah, just shite.
Why was the Poe arc shit?
Poe arc is great.
I like
Man,
the Poe arc.
Holdo is like the worst written character ever. I'm
Holdo is
sorry.
definitely not the worst.
So Morbius
Holdo is
exists.
amazing.
You know?
Holdo's amazing.
Who?
Yeah.
Holdo is ass. She does nothing to help.
Spitting.
She does nothing to help. She destroyed the dreadnought.
She waited till the last minute to do it, and then like.
Because that was a part of the
She did-
plan. That was the point.
Well, she told nobody the plan, bro.
Also, they
Oh,
were
fuck it up.
they were close enough to the planet. That's why she did it at that moment.
Yeah. Wait. Why didn't she like? Why was she keeping it a secret?
He just.
Yeah,
What did
exactly.
you
Why
say?
was she keeping it everybody a secret, bro?
Because Finn
She
had just
was
destroyed
keeping
an
it a
entire
secret from
fleet of
Poe, who
ships.
had a ego. That's the
Yeah,
only
but he
person.
went.
That's also
He
why
wouldn't
she
have
fired him off
had
the
a,
bridge.
he wouldn't have done a mutiny if she just told him the truth, bro. Like,
Fleet of ships. They didn't have that much left. Of course, she couldn't trust him. She
yeah,
thought
but
that
he
there
did a
was
mutiny
spy.
anyway, but
I
not
thought
telling
there was
her.
a spy in the
Telling him.
resistance. Yeah, I wouldn't tell him either.
He also held
couldn't
guns
trust
to
him.
her.
Well, he did the mutiny, so.
He legit was like
He was actually bugging. Like
he was bugging.
like
Yo.
Bro deserved time out.
He said, arrest her.
If she did, we would have never gotten the long side plot with Finn and Rose. That whole setup.
That
the whole
child plot is ass.
I agree
no,
with.
I agree.
Canto Bight.
I don't like
I like the politics of Canto Bight. I don't like the execution.
No.
Agreed.
I love the war.
I just feel like they just kind of did it for
but
to give him something to do.
But it was very.
That's
also,
why.
DJ is the worst character in Star Wars.
What's that?
DJ, the guy in Last Jedi, the guy with the stutter,
Yeah.
is like the worst character ever.
Oh, you're talking about Benicio del Toro.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
You know what he reminds me of? In Polar
Jar Binks
Express.
is right there.
In Polar Express, he reminds me of like the hobo on top of the train. That's
The reason DJ sucks is because he's designed to suck. It's because he's not Lando. He doesn't earn.
Ryan Johnson was ahead of his time.
Designed to suck is crazy.
Christian.
I don't like
Designed
D2D.
Oh shit, it's me!
Designed to suck.
What? What?
What?
Christian, please say something before I don't even know what to say to that.
Yes, we're just
Christian.
He's designed to be irredeemable. He's not Lando.
So I know you have shit to say about The Last Jedi, right? So before we get your shit talking about The Last Jedi, what is your hot take that you're coming in? I feel like it's gonna have to do with The Last Jedi, but I could be wrong.
No, it's Traz. It's TROS. It's the Anakin sacrifice isn't destroyed by what happens in TROS with Palpatine coming back.
Yeah, I agree to that because I think that was one of your points, right, Brian? That you feel like the chosen one aspect is broken.
You're completely thrown out. Yeah, I that's what I think. But you're saying it's not because why?
Well, his sacrifice was never about destroying Palpatine. His sacrifice was about saving his son. He didn't kill. He didn't care about killing Palpatine. He just wanted to save his son.
It's about the bomb that didn't go.
Yeah, but the prophecy is to restore balance, right, in the Force, and that means to get rid of the Sith, which is what he did. But then
balance isn't really getting rid of the Sith, though.
No, that's like debated.
You need the Sith for balance.
I'm gonna say it.
That's fucking stupid.
If you bring up The Last Jedi, like that is what Luke tells Rey. Like you need both. Like he says, there's a balance in between. If you can't have a balance, if you're just obliterated, that's what.
Bro, yeah, but he's not saying like you need the Sith out there to kill babies in order for us to be balanced. He's saying like you as a person, you need to find balance within yourself.
But Anakin like destroyed both sides, and that's how he brought balance to the Force. Like,
Yeah.
that's like one of the like major takes about.
Yeah, because also like I forgot. I think Leia said this. The Jedi Council was also like they're almost like the villain too, right? In the prequel.
Absolutely.
Like they got destroyed. The Jedi Council got destroyed by Vader, right? He was a big reason for it. Obviously, Palpatine was a mastermind behind it, but and then Vader destroyed Palpatine because of Luke.
Right.
Right. So arguably the chosen one. You can interchange it between Luke and Anakin, but that's besides
I think it's
the fact.
Anakin.
It's definitely Anakin, right? Because he's the one who did it. But yeah, I forgot where I'm trying to go with this. But, to be honest,
But I think in the rules of Star Wars, so because Vader also dies then and there, the Force is imbalanced by leaving Luke. And I'm pretty sure we've said throughout Star Wars that it will always correct itself. It will always bring balance back.
Yes, we learned this in Clone Wars. We learned this in Ahsoka.
So like by leaving Luke,
where you have the God, you have the son and the daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs balance. It needs both.
Yeah, but what's your point?
I'm saying because Luke is left, even if he took down the Jedi Order and the Emperor, Vader dies.
Luke is left. Okay, but what?
The point is because your point
killed himself.
That would have brought balance to the Force.
Because you had said that Vader Palpatine returning kills Vader's whole chosen one arc. But and like the Sith he destroyed the Sith, so the Sith can no longer be a thing. But the Sith have to be a thing. The Sith are going to be a thing regardless. It's just what's going to happen. Look at the real world. Look at the world we live in. There's always going to be bad guys.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I don't think after what happened with Luke is is gonna solve everything, and now the Star Wars universe is perfect. And that's why George Lucas had his plan for what's to come after, and it wasn't gonna be like a lazy let's bring Palpatine back. It was gonna involve Darth Maul and an apprentice, Darth Talon, and they were going to. It was gonna be very political, and it was gonna be like the world dealing with the effects of the war after. You know what I mean?
I just feel like that also would have been repetitive. Like they just keep bringing back Maul, and it's just like
what? So what?
Well, he's been killed off like 2
but he was
3
gonna
times.
he's gonna be the leader of the
which would have been sick if they didn't kill him again.
Yeah, but at that point they wouldn't none of that happened yet.
Oh, you don't think so? Oh, okay.
No,
that's fair. That's fair.
Everything kind of went in a different way. That was the original plan of the George Lucas had.
That's fire.
But he was gonna be like the leader of the underworld crime syndicate or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What Boba Fett was doing?
Maulpin?
Huh?
Maulpin?
Maulpin is fire.
The Mauldalorians.
Those were heat.
That's fire.
Those were heat. Oh, sorry. So Christian, please continue on your take or whatever else rebuttals you have for people.
Oh, I mean, well, I did want to say that, so I brought up in the chat earlier that I have a favorite line in all of Star Wars, and I think it's kind of an underrated line. It comes from Episode 6, and it's Yoda. It's right before Yoda dies, and Luke is saying to him Master Yoda, you can't die, and he says, Yoda says basically that he's strong with the Force, but he's not that strong. He's not strong enough to conquer death, and I think that really encapsulates what the Jedi are about and why they are so opposed to what the Sith are. The Sith are so afraid of death, and I think the Jedi embrace it. Not embrace it, but they see it as not the end.
Damn, I'm a Jedi?
Yo, you alright?
He is not him. You are not a Jedi.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been kicked out so fast.
That is a beautiful line, though, Christian. I do agree. There's, again, and that's why I always, and especially rewatching them now, I can't say I absolutely hate the Star Wars. So regardless, there are always moments that you look at any of these films, at least for me. I'm just speaking for myself here, where I could look back at it and be like, I took something away from this film.
Yeah.
I took something away from this film. And again, it could just be I am truly just engulfed in this universe. And my this is why I want to bring it back to animation and bring it back to probably my maybe not so hot take either, because I think I've heard a lot of people say this. I think Danny Rue, you can absolutely join the call-ins, so you could join in here. Larry, we didn't forget about you. Is Larry still in here? Yeah, Larry been sitting there patiently.
Yep.
But I think the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars, I've said it before, but I do think it's my favorite piece of Star Wars content. I think it is the absolute peak of Star Wars. And what's really cool is, because we were talking about it earlier, it deals with the Skywalker saga, but there was no Skywalker in sight. We dealt with Ahsoka, we dealt with Maul, we dealt with what the Force was, what the Sith was, with the clones. Order 66 is the peak of Star Wars. That is where shit just, wow. This really
mass murder.
That's a crazy take.
I know.
That's a crazy take.
That's a hotter take than earlier.
Yeah.
Say that again. What did you say?
That Order 66 is peak Star Wars. That's Star Wars.
Wait, that's the take y'all are
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Well,
I like it.
I
as
think
a moment.
I think it is a peak. It's not the.
I think it's the moment. I think it's the moment where the tide completely turns, and that's where. And again, we were just talking about balance. That's the moment that needed to happen for balance to be restored. We see it with Yoda's arc in that.
Absolutely.
We see, and again, the reason I mentioned the last 4 episodes, obviously, because that was a movie in and of itself. It was an hour and a half of just pure greatness of Ahsoka looking at Maul saying, "Yo, Anakin." She's like,
Best fight.
He's fight is incredible. Yep. He looks at Ahsoka and it's just like, "Yo, do you even know what's happening right now? Your boy is tripping." And she's like,
Maul saying that? Your boy is bugging?
Your boy is tripping.
I kill people normally. He kill kids.
Your boy is wilding, and Ahsoka's just like, nah, that's not true. And everything that she's been through with the Jedi, the one that she could trust was Anakin. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's to me, it is the peak moment, and that's why I was saying they need to do more animation. If I could get a Luke Skywalker animated series, I think that's just something.
Voiced by
that,
Mark Hamill.
No.
But his voice
Sebastian,
is like
voiced by
no.
Sebastian Stan.
No.
I'm talking about prime Luke. I'm talking about I just beat Vader. I'm the fucking shit, bro. I could walk around here and just
So he just
fuck
goes
you
to
up.
Vegas and just chill.
He just fucking wipes out things.
Bro, I'll never forget Moff Gideon's face when he saw Luke through a fucking camera.
They were shooketh, bro.
Bro,
Everyone was
he
shooketh.
was.
Yo, having Gus Fring shook like that is
That's
crazy.
aura. That's aura. We want to talk aura?
This is not
Eunice,
really a
don't
take.
talk about
This is not really a take, but that scene in The Mandalorian season 2 is my favorite Star Wars scene for the simple fact that it was just so mind blowing. Like to see it live, to see it in person, and just be like, holy shit! Like
You saw it live?
I was there.
Yo,
bro.
he was there,
I was in
bro.
the studio. Yo, me and Fab, I was like, yo, Fab, this shit is crazy, dog. Like you're going crazy.
Nah, bro. I still think, that
Fab. Yo, J5.
he does not know you. But I think, I agree with you simply on the fact that on my first ever watch of Star Wars, which is again still the first time I've seen any of those movies, and I haven't rewatched them ever since. But Return of the Jedi, me watching that hours before the finale of Mando season 2, couldn't have lined up any better. That was ridiculous.
Welcome to
That
Star
or the
Wars.
Vader scene in Rogue One.
Oh, never fucking mind, bro.
Bro changed
Never,
up so
yeah,
fast.
absolutely.
No.
But you
That's
see
the
how
scene-
we bring back Rogue One, right?
Absolutely, go.
See how we bring
go.
it back.
Rogue
It
One's
is
sweet.
It is my favorite Star Wars film by far.
Hold that.
For the simple reason that is the film that got me into Star Wars. I sat
The
there
Disney
like,
era
again,
Star Wars low-key gas.
What's up?
Disney era Star Wars, except most of the movies, low-key gas.
Disney
was
era,
such a-
except, you know.
That was a velvet shot. Like that was
Yo, why don't we talk about Solo?
Solo was fun.
Yeah.
I like Solo.
That's crazy. Solo was fun.
Yeah,
Solo was a good time.
they did my boy.
But real quick, 'cause
They did my boy
Brian had wrote in the
Ron
Discord
Howard, just.
chat. Larry, we didn't forget about you, Larry.
Danny's in here too.
Danny's cool. I can't wait for his takes. So we were writing in the Discord chat because my very first Star Wars experience was The Force Awakens, bro. Like I remember this day so perfectly, right? Because this shit came out in what, December? This shit came out in December, and we were in Brian's Honda Civic. We were listening to the radio. They were playing like the opening week. Remember they were playing like Christmas theme, like da 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 da, like with a Christmas jingle. And yo, this shit was popping. Like Star Wars was back. Star Wars was back. Like yo, the theater was filled, and then me and my boy we crack a Four Loko.
See,
that shit had me loco, bro. Throughout the film, yo, I knocked out. I woke up, Han was dead. I was like, yo,
bro, woke up to the gold dime.
He's like, yo, who is that? Literally, he didn't even know who it was.
Me and my boy knocked out, and then Brim was just looking at us in disgust. Because at this point in time, like he was a Star Wars head, so he was just like, damn, like. And we went. I think we went with Danny. We went with Guy. Like all Star Wars heads, and me and my boy Mikey just like knocked out in the theater. So like, and I feel bad till this day because I fucking love Force Awakens now, but. If it wasn't for Rogue One, we went to go see. Call back. We went to go see Rogue One, and I was in there like swimwear from start to finish, bro. And when I saw that last scene of Vader, I was like, that's the moment I was like, I'm gonna go home, and this weekend I'm binging every single Star Wars film, and that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. So Rogue One to me is the perfect combination of dealing with the Force lore, dealing with the politics, dealing with the action. I think it did everything so fucking well, and that's why I love Andor as well. So Rogue One is my GOAT for sure.
Hold up.
Bro, Greg Fraser shooting a Darth Vader.
Greg Fraser should just
putting
do
that
every
into
film
perspective
ever
is
again.
so nuts. That's so crazy.
Christian,
Who do you think was more
Oh.
scared, fucking Moff Gideon or the fucking bombs trying to fight?
Bro, I feel so bad.
I would have just accepted.
They
my
were
fate.
all. They literally all did. They were just like, here,
Yeah,
take it.
this. We.
and go,
are just
I'm
gonna
dead.
die. Yeah,
I'm
it's
dead.
a wrap. It's a wrap.
They had a friggin' sailboat on their head, bro. That was wild.
That shit was ass, bro.
All right, let's get on to Larry now.
I just want to ask if Christian was good. Like, what else? Anything else he wanted to air out?
Right.
Larry can talk.
Larry can talk.
I don't want to jump in for Christian, but I will like say something to Christian. They tried to, for like the prophecy thing, they tried to explain it in the Rise of Skywalker. They're like Rey and Kylo are like a Force dyad. They tried to explain it, I think. So I don't know.
They tried. That's
Yeah,
the
that
key
was
word.
that was like a different thing for them.
They tried to explain it again after the movie, right?
It was like weird.
No, it was in the. It was a little bit in the movie.
It's in the movie.
No, yeah, it's in the
I'm not a
movie.
huge fan of the Force dyad thing.
So far.
Oh, okay. No, I'm.
So
they tried to explain
fire.
it.
Bro getting paid.
Bro getting paid.
Nobody paid you to say that.
I did that shit for free, cuz.
Yo, Larry, talk to us, bro.
I'm a hater, man.
What's good?
What's good with you? What's up? What do you wanna like throughout this whole conversation? Like what are things you agreed with, things you disagreed with, and your hot take? Show your work. Show your work.
Well, I will say, like I mentioned earlier, I watched episode 8 and 9 today. And 9 was my first rewatch for 9. That was the only Star Wars film I'd only seen once. Even though I'm a big fan. But
respect.
Yeah, you know, I enjoyed The Last Jedi when I first watched it, but it took me a while to rewatch. I kind of, you know, went back and forth on some things, but I mean, I think it's arguably the best Star Wars movie. Now I'm not saying it is, but it's arguable.
Hold on, Larry, real quick. Pause.
We can agree on it's arguable.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, me and Pascal are fuming right now, bro.
Pascal right now is like on that vodka bottle, like.
We're both fuming right now, bro.
Larry, pause real quick. Christian, what is your favorite Star Wars film?
Either episode 3 or episode 8.
Choose one.
Last Jedi.
What are the pigs here today?
Okay.
All right, Larry.
You knew it was coming.
Hit us with why. Hit us with why.
Show your work.
Well, Larry, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
You just said
He
it.
said arguably. What is it?
I mean, for the longest time, it was Revenge of the Sith, but I think it might be Return of the Jedi now.
Return of the Jedi or The Last Jedi?
No, Return.
Wait, did he say Return this whole time? I thought
He said episode 3 or 8.
No.
No, Larry said.
No, he did say Last Jedi. He said arguably.
Wait.
Yeah, but my favorite might be Return of the Jedi.
You gassed it. You gassed it.
His words. His words.
He was like, let me see the reaction I get. In the back of his mind, he's like, it is my favorite, but let me test the room. Oh, Last Jedi.
That's like saying like the Winter Soldier is like the best MCU movie, but someone's got to have like a
favorite.
I'm just saying, a favorite. Like I'm just saying.
That's why I asked him. Because I know there's a difference.
Cody.
That's how he's probably putting
Okay,
that.
I understand.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the last
Jordan.
I feel like The Last Jedi for me, it has the same like connotation as BVS. Like you say,
Define
you love BVS,
connotation.
and people were like,
Spell it.
Define
and
connotation.
people were just like. I just used it in a sentence.
Define
and it made sense. Like
So
the
Last
same,
Jedi is BVS?
like the
Is
same
the BVS of
aspect,
Star
like the
Wars?
same, like the way people perceived it.
It's super polarizing.
That's
know what I
crazy,
mean?
bro.
I should have like the inside
How?
of my
How is that
Ray-Ban.
crazy?
What are you saying?
Like people perceive The Last Jedi the same way they perceived like
How?
BVS.
Absolutely.
The outrage. The
Absolutely.
outrage. It's like
It fucked up the lore of
oh my
Batman
god. Oh my
and
god.
Superman.
Bruce and fucking Luke have almost the same arc.
That's
Fucking
not
Christian said it as well.
Stop.
With Logan,
Hold on.
With Logan.
Thomas Wayne
BVS
did kill kids.
BVS was the first time you see Batman, right? The Last Jedi is not the first time you see it. It's just a continuation of 6 movies, dog.
No, it's Batman.
I've seen him in like 30 years.
Yeah, but it's bad. But it's a. But that's Zack Snyder's like first take on Batman. People bitching about it is one thing, but people bitching about the Luke Skywalker that's in the sequel trilogy not being the same as the fucking original is not the same, bro. It is not.
I'm saying they have the same arc, but the difference. You know what the difference
You never
is?
said anything about an arc. You were talking about how people reacted to the fucking movie, the outrage.
Hey.
The outrage is completely different.
Oh. What's going on, guys? Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
What's that? What's Eunice doing?
You just got some munchies. What happened? What did you say, Pascal?
I told him that it's for everybody.
All right, yo, can we
What
stick to the fucking topic?
What did Pascal just say?
Shut the fuck up. Pascal, what are you saying?
I said for both the reaction that people got and their arcs, I agree with Junior. They are the same.
Bro, people were outraged that Batman was killing.
I said that years ago
like,
too.
people were outraged that Batman was killing, which people said the same. It's like
if you're talking about like literally just their reaction, sure. But you said
no. Here's the okay, because I've said it as well for years. I think it deconstructs these popular characters. Both films attempt to deconstruct these popular characters, and that's why they are similar. That's why, like,
dude, my thing is like, Era, can you center yourself? Fuck, dude, you're making the angle look all fucked up. I forgot what I was gonna say now. I love you.
I'm not balanced, bro.
Yo,
can I be more
hey, $2 for that.
Yo, $20 we make out.
I'll do that for free. What? Bro, what?
Bro. Wait, who said that?
What?
This lunatic.
What the fuck?
Wait, you won't show your feet?
$50 you show feet.
Crazy.
$50 you show feet.
Yo, that's nuts.
$50 you just show your heel.
What? No.
Why? Why are you such a wing?
Just your heel?
Just your heel is like for 50 beans?
I'm taking that 50 if I do it. That's what the sound my heel makes when I walk.
All right, hold on.
Junior really wants to see feet.
Look at Danny Rue chatting, bro.
What were you saying? You were saying the deconstruction of Batman and everything,
and
right?
Luke, popular characters.
My thing is like you're using that as like an excuse for what happened to Luke. Like they purposely did that. Like
that is Ryan's point. That is. Exactly
I think everything, the whole storyline was botched. It was.
You can have that opinion, but still, if the filmmaker set out to deconstruct a character,
dude. But I just feel like they just stumbled upon these things. Yeah. I'm not saying it like they fucked up the storyline. I think like it's mainly Disney's fault, not J.J. Abrams and who the fuck is the other guy?
Ryan Johnson.
And Ryan Johnson, right? It's like they had to do something different, and it's like they were trying to overcompensate for what happened before, and then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. So like, so using that same like Zack Snyder always had that vision.
No. But here's the thing: it's about public reception and how each movie did the same thing. Because you can't tell me Rise of Skywalker and Justice League isn't the same studio response to a poorly received film. You can't tell me the course correction they did in Justice League isn't the exact same course correction Rise of Skywalker did after Last Jedi got the same reception BVS did.
Yeah, it was a course correction for.
That's what me and Junior are saying. It's like they are so closely together because of what happens after, studio interference, creative differences, and both movies try to deconstruct its iconic characters.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, I think that's fair. But then
but I don't think. Okay,
No, I think
overall I agree.
What Brim's trying to say, I get what he's trying to say. He's trying to say you can't apply the same deconstruction to Batman that you did to Luke Skywalker. Right. They may have the same arc, but it won't apply to both of them the same exact way.
Because Zack didn't do Zack didn't do that.
I get what you're saying.
To what was the word you used?
Deconstruction?
No.
What?
Over something.
What?
I'm fucking dying here, but I need to know.
No, just move on.
It's fine. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
We just agreed, and then Eunice brought it back.
No, but he's right.
Is that they both deconstruct?
No, I agree with you though. I agree with you as well.
Christian also mentioned in the Discord Logan, and I thought that was a good one as well because just like and again, I could have a bias because I just absolutely love when our heroes, again, Green Goblin says it, right? The people love nothing more than to see the hero fail. But why do we like to see the hero fail? Because we fail. We fucking fail all the time. Like, every day, bro. Like, I'm going through this shit.
I think it's different for Logan, though, because he's always been like that. Like, he's always
Can we cut it? We're not talking about Star Wars no more.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
We did say at the beginning, like,
all right,
strictly, and we're talking about.
because you out here being a shill, bro.
We're talking about Logan,
stuff, bro.
We're talking about James Howlett right now.
Yo, he called his government.
Like,
yo, he called him.
But no, just in terms of our heroes, falling, not considering themselves the heroes because they failed. Like, and not only are they failing, they're failing at a fucking galactic level. Like,
But they're failing. They're making the same mistake
galactic
again.
level is absolute. That's so
but then
I love that how heroes are flawed, yes, but he's making the same mistake again.
James Howlett.
It doesn't.
I would love to see Luke like fail, but it's just to me it was just written poorly. That's it.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
I would have loved to seen like a deconstruction of Luke. Like it's to me, it just wasn't done right.
We're gonna get an animated show soon. Watch when it gets announced.
Bro, him and Fab tapped in.
Yo, exactly. I was
Him
talking
and
to
Fab are
Fab.
tapped
Yo,
in.
I was like, bring Filoni baloney. Like, let's talk to homeboy. Like,
Oh my god.
that's Brian. Brian put me onto that.
I thought of that.
Larry, back to you though. Talk to us a little more. Like, what are some things you agreed with today?
Show your work.
Or disagree.
I think I agree with more more Christian Junior. I mean, I think Luke was fine in The Last Jedi. I used to have a problem with him having that moment of killing Ben, but like we talked about earlier, it was a temptation, and it's just
sometimes you're just like, yo, should I kill this motherfucker? Maybe I should kill this motherfucker. He gave me dumb tight. Oh, word, he got a little dark side in him. Fuck that. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. That's my nephew. Like, I'm.
We don't have to.
Like,
We
I'm
don't have
bugging.
to come full circle though. We don't have to.
I'm not gonna do it.
We have like
Nah, Ahsoka's my go. Ahsoka's
2
my go.
hours of us yapping
Ahsoka's
about.
my go.
This is all like the one conversation that we talked about.
But we kind of knew it was good because originally when we thought of this idea, it was because Brim and I always have butt heads, and again, we're still rightfully so.
Y'all are butt heads.
Should we give
Why is everybody acting silly today?
But so we kind of knew that this was gonna center around that. But we're so I'm glad we got to hear everyone's or mostly everyone's hottest takes. We still have a few people, but we'll just do like a short. No, we'll do.
If y'all wasn't here, we were cooked. What am I gonna say?
Last Jedi is what?
But
go ahead.
What?
You haven't spoken up this whole pod.
I'm
What's your hot take? What's your hot take? Before we get to Danny.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Yeah, what is it?
We all know it.
Return of the Jedi?
No, it's Last Jedi.
Last Jedi? Is it?
Yeah.
After one watch of all the films, he came away and said,
I have my Star Wars ranking from 2021 when I first watched it.
Don't
I
do
haven't
that again
watched
when you're
any
on,
single
though.
one.
When do you think you're gonna do it? When do you think you'll do the rewatch? Like,
Wait, in unison, what
I
order?
say that every Christmas.
What order did you watch it? Like you watched it?
A release order.
Okay.
Bro didn't know Darth Vader was his father.
That's actually crazy.
In real time, bro. In real
That's
time. I'm
crazy.
like, what the fuck?
This is the craziest Star Wars arc.
What is it? What
I'm
are you
saying?
saying?
You have the craziest Star Wars arc.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
did.
did.
Like,
Were you there to
watching it.
witness it? Were you there and tapped in 2021? That was crazy. That was wild.
Were you tapped in 2020? Were you tapped in? Brim, what was your?
I started making
what was your hottest take?
The whole drama series, bro, has so many arcs for different seasons already.
Yo, his Flash arc was insane, bro.
Arc.
The initial one.
I was hating on a kid, bro.
Who was there for his Justice League arc?
Oh.
No. Were y'all there for the writer's strike arc? The Lotus. Lotus is the writer's strike of my season.
yo.
That's crazy.
Oh, fuck that movie.
We gotta hear Danny talk.
All right, Danny, let's go. What's your? What did you agree on? Disagree? What's some of your hot takes?
And show your work.
Okay, I want to start with my hot take.
About to say some dumb shit.
So we kind of already talked a bit of it on the Discord, so I want to talk about the one that we didn't talk most about, which was the Kenobi show was not good.
Let's go.
I want to talk about that.
That's fine. I thought that was.
I agree.
That's cold.
Yeah.
No, the thing is you have to compare it to Boba. That's the whole argument.
Wait. Who agrees that the Kenobi show was not good? Or who disagrees?
Yeah.
Sorry. Who disagrees?
Bro, it's
Better than Boba for sure.
I think it's mid-tastic.
No.
It's mid-tastic. Yo, there are
It gave us
moments-
good scenes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but
Story could have been a lot better.
first of all, I feel like
Not even.
this was 100%. I think we all know this was supposed to be a movie.
Yeah.
And I think they made it into a show because they saw how well The
Streaming.
Mandalorian
Disney
did,
Plus.
and they wanted to promote Disney Plus, and they just started dumping in a whole bunch of bullshit that didn't
They
need to
even-
be on the
yeah.
show. So it just ruined the show.
They
That's
lo-
why I think it had good scenes, but it just lost.
I will
it.
say, George Lucas said the other day, Obi-Wan's his favorite Disney-produced Star Wars content.
That's disgusting.
That is crazy.
That's disgusting.
So then, if the creator does it himself, what now?
Over Andor?
I think it's.
I don't think Bro watched Andor. I'm gonna be dead serious.
He's like, who's who's Andor?
George Lucas did not watch Andor.
Yo,
Nah.
what you mean? Me and Fab was just talking about
Me
it.
and Fab.
And Fab said he watched it.
Yo,
Bro,
just for that.
They loved Mandalorian so much they wanted to take everything from it, including the fucking storyline of him being a babysitter and just having adventures with a random person that he's never like. I just think like the same arc that Mandalorian and Grogu play together is the same arc that they tried to give Kenobi and Leia, and I think you can't continue to replicate that. You know, that arc
But somehow the
of
Last
being
of
a
Us works.
Being a babysitter.
Bro doesn't love the last of Us.
Bad Batch too.
Yeah, they keep doing the same thing.
Yo,
I've never
Star Wars is wide, bro. Same story.
Some daddy issues that need to be addressed.
Some what issues?
Daddy issues.
You can say rebels like
Every
Kanan and
night,
Ezra.
damn, like.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
if
dad
this is
wasn't
the
around.
trope, I love the trope, but that's just me.
You love what?
I
loves
like
the
the
daddy
like
issue.
adopted father, like type.
No, that's all the Star Wars, just daddy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, do y'all remember the chase scene
We all fans for
where the little girl was running, Leia was running,
Yeah.
running mad slow, and they get
That was bad.
No,
that was so bad.
but then-
She had the force, bro. You hate her, bro.
Yo.
no, but then the chase scene in Boba Fett is even
Studio
worse.
did
The
that.
Boba Fett
No.
chase scene?
I don't even remember
Yeah, with
that.
those speeder bikes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually.
Oh my god.
Like a
When he
bantha.
He had torpedoes in his knee, bro. Yeah.
Yo, they really was
Well, that's a
like,
different
yo, this
scheme,
isn't working. Let's bring Mando in for 2 episodes. That's
Yeah.
insane.
And it revived the shit,
They
gang.
That's the best episode.
That Mando episode, fire.
It was,
It
guys.
is.
It was
Yeah,
so.
They
That's
had
the
to
best
bring
episode
in
of
Mando,
Ahsoka,
Luke.
and Ahsoka.
and
Ahsoka.
R2D2.
That
just
episode
for
was
you.
so
You had Cad Bane.
Yeah.
Yo, he's a rapper, bro.
R.I.P. to the GOAT, bro.
My boy
Oh,
Bane.
Mark, my fault, Mark. I spoiled it for you.
Bubba.
Mark is a hater. Mark didn't finish that shit.
I'm a hater.
Danny Rue, what up? What else, brother?
Oh, and then the whole thing of just Boba Show being overhated. It's
Danny, you have to remember.
We all just finished.
He's
it.
like,
that's no,
Boba.
okay. Yes, of course.
That spin is
whole
pure
Mando
Robert Rodriguez,
stuff-
and I love it.
Yeah, of course. Well, like that's already been said. But yeah, there's other shit in there that's just garbage. Like yeah, what Pascal just said, that spin. It's like, oh yeah, that did something, all right.
That was fire, though.
I don't know. Like
That was whack.
That was
Y'all
whack.
never seen Spy Kids, so y'all don't appreciate Robert Rodriguez.
You do the spin moving
I don't
paintball.
know. I just.
If we're talking about
enjoyed
fights, that last Jedi fight is ass.
Last Jedi fight his ass is crazy.
Yo, Last Jedi just catching straight.
Nah. Yo, guys, we are gonna have a part 2.
What?
A part 2.
Of
Next
this
May.
conversation.
Next May.
This conversation.
Yeah, May 2025, we back.
We could probably do it sooner, depending on how our schedule is. We have a lot. We have the Acolyte coming up. We got the Boys coming up. We got what was the House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon. So we're gonna be covering all that.
And the
but
Bears.
guys,
You got the Bear.
we got the Bear.
Season.
I don't know if we're gonna cover that, but maybe
I'ma
we
be
should if
here.
everybody's watching it.
We back.
We back.
Oh.
But to the members, to the call-ins, to everybody in the chat, to you guys here in studio today, J Money, Leah Leia Cash, Maxwell Lord, shout out Wonder Woman 1984. Remember watching in the theater room and we all were like, what the fuck was that?
I couldn't wait for that shit to be over, bro.
It was so bad.
So bad.
That's hate.
I don't want to end the podcast like this. But we appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for geeking out about Star Wars with us. This was a lot of fun. Again, we are going to do a part 2 whenever things slow down a bit. We would love to hear more of your hot takes. To cap it off, to those that are in the call-ins right now, we'll start off in the same order. So, Pascal, favorite Star Wars character?
We didn't do that.
Oh my god, dude.
We can do right now to cap it off.
Can I give top 3? Can I give top 3?
Absolutely.
In no order. Luke, Ahsoka, and Anakin.
Bugging.
Mine is the exact same.
Wow.
In that order too.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Nice.
I like that.
Christian, what's up?
Hey,
Oh, your favorite Star Wars character? Sorry.
Qui-Gon.
Ooh.
I like that.
That is
I
a
like
fire
that a
take.
lot.
Underrated goat.
Yeah.
Underrated goat.
Three-syllable
for sure.
name, too.
Word. Nah, he was a G. He just like, he knew. He just like, you know what?
Bro,
It's all gonna. He understood,
Bro
right?
knew
That's
the
his
Force,
first and
yeah.
last.
Of course,
And then fuck with the
the guy
council.
who knew too much.
Syllable.
Huh?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
What'd you say, Danny?
He is what a Jedi is supposed to be.
He is what a Jedi is supposed
Thank
to be.
you.
That is like, yo, take that thought for part two.
That's why it's called
Jedi.
Duel of the Fates. Because that was Anakin's fates. It was either Obi-Wan lives
Finish.
or Qui-Gon lives. And Qui-Gon died. If Qui-Gon lived,
And
Anakin
Qui-Gon.
would have never. Anakin wouldn't have turned.
Yo, what if we have a what if for Star Wars and then we get? No, we stop.
Shut up. Larry, favorite Star Wars character?
And don't lie.
I'm gonna have to do top three like Pascal. I'm
Alright.
gonna do Luke, Anakin, Obi-Wan.
Fire. Basic bitch. But
Obi-Wan,
fire.
bro, the shit Obi-Wan goes through in Clone Wars is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obi-Wan.
And doesn't turn.
Everything with Satine is perfect.
Yeah, Satine, bro. Ooh,
All right.
that shit's sick.
Danny Rue, favorite Star Wars character?
I have my Tide, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Type
So I don't want to be that guy, but tied with this guy and tied with this girl.
We can't see. We cannot
Yeah, we
see
can't.
Danny.
You're
Darth
lagging.
Maul.
You're lagging,
all
man.
audio. You have to say it out loud.
Darth,
We don't
shut
know.
up. Darth Maul and Ahsoka.
Bugging.
Fire.
Bugging.
Fire.
Absolutely bugging.
Danny Rue, do you agree with the take that last 4 episodes of Clone Wars is arguably the best thing to come out of Star Wars ever?
I wanted to come out in theaters.
That would be great.
Is that though?
But even even if it didn't, do you still agree with that take?
I'm a hate. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Dope.
That's a Disney era Star Wars, by the way.
Hold that.
Just like, yo, by the way.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying that's good.
Right,
Did we
right,
get
right.
everyone in the call-ins?
Yeah, I believe so. We'll
Alright.
do us and then we'll log out.
Bro, AD dipped, bro. AD dipped.
Word. AD did dip.
AD did.
AD did.
Eunice.
Huh?
Favorite Star Wars character?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. We was just talking about it. You had all this time to think.
Yo, where does he go?
Number one.
Where does
Number
he go?
one is Anakin. Like that's undefeated.
Oh wow, ice cold, baby.
Y'all said top three, not hot take. Shut the fuck up. It's Anakin. Anakin's number one. Number two. Fuck, Luke Skywalker.
We just asked for your number one, bro.
Oh, okay.
We just asked for your number one.
I heard three. Everybody done listed three. What?
Because they can't choose one.
All right, nah. Anakin's undisputed for me. I can choose.
Ahsoka all day.
Respect.
I thought you were going to say Obi-Wan, bro.
He's 2.
Crazy. Maxwell.
Say Jar Binks.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
That's ridiculous.
I thought about
That's
it.
absolutely ridiculous.
Bro, get some help.
I'd say Vader.
Be careful.
Specifically Vader.
Yeah, Vader.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
got one
technically
for
Anakin.
Matt.
Ooh.
Jedi Bob, bro. Jedi Bob.
Yeah, Jedi. No,
Jedi
I'm
Bob,
changing it.
no?
Jedi Bob. I'm changing it. That's it. Don't worry about it. I'm changing it.
Jedi Bob, bro.
Don't worry
I mean,
about
his name is a palindrome.
Look it up,
so
bro.
Not bad.
Yeah,
You know what?
best Star
You know
Wars
what, Max?
character.
I'm being, in the words of Ted Lasso. in the words of Ted Lasso, be curious, not judgmental. So I ain't gonna judge you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, who the fuck is this? Who is this?
Yo, it's like that Spider-Man meme. Yo, who
Show the camera,
fuck
show the
is
camera.
this dude?
Yo, it's Bob. What the fuck? Imagine he shows up and nobody knows but Max. He's like, it's Bob.
It's James Howlett.
James Howlett. James Howlett was crazy. Leia. Oh yeah, you have Pascal.
Lucas, Ahsoka, and Anakin.
You call him Lucas?
Ahsoka.
George Lucas.
Yeah.
Luke.
He wants to kiss his sister.
He kissed his sister.
He kissed his sister.
Is that a Kanye? Jeremy?
Obi-Wan.
Fire.
Or Old Ben.
Ariel.
Han Solo.
No.
Absolutely.
Han Solo?
Yep.
Such a sleeper pick, bro.
Hold up.
He's the OG.
He
just
is
the guy.
Star Wars.
He's
bro.
just the guy, bro.
He's the OG Jag.
come on, man.
The OG Jag.
The best smuggler in the biz, bro.
Real
You
quick,
get you, Han Solo can do anything for the low, bro.
Yo, real quick, one of my favorite scenes was when R2D2 was like, I think it was in Return of the Jedi, when he was trying to like break into the thing that they had to destroy. And like he got fucking like clapped. R2D2 got clapped, and then Han just looked at Leia. He was like, I guess I'll just hotwire this shit. I'm like, dope. Han just like, he's just the guy. He's like, I know how to fucking hotwire this shit, and it's just gonna work out just fine. Don't worry.
R.I.P.
So,
go, bro. They did my guy dirty, bro.
Brimmy boy, cap us off.
Wait, can I just say something about Han Solo? Because this was my favorite thing that I wrote down here.
Oh, absolutely.
How he was mishandled. Watch.
Oh my god! That was just sitting in the hot take bucket.
Yeah.
That was just in there.
No, in the sequels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chill, bro.
The only dude in Star Wars that shouldn't get any kind of like flack.
Nah, because I love
He
this.
bagged Leia.
Okay, Han Solo is about the most Star Wars character ever. His cool, disaffected gunslinger persona is there.
Bro, what a thesis.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Wait,
fed up.
I want to hear this.
Yeah. His cool, disaffected gunslinger persona is there to hide the fact that he's broke, always on the run, and can barely keep his ship in the air. Han's loyalty to his friend starts to crowd out his selfishness, eventually conquering his fear of his past. He becomes an actual hero and a crucial part of the rebellion. The sequels undid his storyline, which means that all his triumphs are now his failures. He's lost his standing, his career, his relationship, and his son. He's even somehow lost the Millennium Falcon. This version of Han is a 66-year-old loser that peaked 30 years ago, threw away everything good that ever happened to him, and dies pointlessly and alone in front of two people he's never met before, while Junior was sleeping.
Good night.
With that being said, my favorite character is obviously Anakin, and then
I fucking love Han Solo. This is my guy.
That's crazy.
Yo, please save that for part 2.
I got 4 pages.
That is the first fucking topic that we are discussing. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
When we're done with this, I'm fucking sending all the members copies of this shit.
Yes, members, you get a copy of that.
I can't sit next to
Actually, I'll send y'all a PDF file of mine as well.
Yo, Ariel doesn't even want to sit next to me, bro.
Yeah, that's gross, bro. That is so gross.
Everybody off.
Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it so much. We will be back next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What are we going to talk about? I don't know yet. Maybe fucking next week we do a part 2 because I still am not over that fucking shit that he just said.
I'm a hater, man.
We do a part 2. We opening it up to animation.
Ooh, I love it.
I
love
like
it.
that. I enjoy it more than the movie sometimes, so
Absolutely.
I'm gonna need to...
Absolutely.
Well,
she said sometimes.
I said that
You're saying there's a chance.
But yo, we appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for coming true and chilling with us. Coming true and chilling with us. We love you guys. We love you guys. I love all y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
May the force be with you.
Thank you, Ariel, for that.
Force be with you.
Oh, who did that? Oh, do it again. Do that one more time.
I just stopped recording.
No.
That's crazy.
We still live.
You wanted me to play music.
You will know the power of the dark side.